I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Let's go. World No Dangerous Podcast. BOP's in the building. What's good?
It was going bar for bar with
Shouts out to the fans, man.
Let's get it.
That's good.
Hondo up in this piece.
F to the R to the S to the H to the O to the U to the T. That fresh out.
What's up? What's going
Wake
on?
up the neighbors. Hold up, man. J Camp's favorite part of the show.
Yes. Wake them up.
What's goody? What's going down, man?
Same-ish, different total.
Man, J Camp's in the building. What's goody, man? We them boys, man. Oh, man, my fault. They out the game. Boys out the game, man. Shout out to all the Cowboy fans, man.
Hey.
J Camp, what's good, man?
Man, 11, man. What's good with y'all?
Man.
Hey. Shout out to you, brothers, for holding it down this past Saturday. Definitely missed y'all. Definitely missed rocking with y'all. And definitely wanted to give my condolences to Boldy James as well. I didn't get to do that this past week. So, condolences on, the whole situation that happened. But, we're glad that, he's in the process of getting himself physically together, back to default settings. So, salute to Boldy and his family and peoples. Iceberg, how you feeling, man?
I'm goody, man. Like I said, we got a good show tonight, man. We got everybody in the building in here early, man.
Okay,
Hold up,
okay.
man. We got a Diamond in the building. What's good?
Diamond, what's good
going
with
down?
you, Miss Brown? Yeah,
We holding
salute.
it down, man.
Salute.
Pyre 700's in here early, man. He's
Early
saying,
700
Day One
Club.
man. He's saying RIP Jam Master J.
Yeah,
All day, man.
Salute.
You know what I'm saying? Missing
Salute.
the cat, man, all day.
Yeah, condolences.
Of course,
yes.
man. We got Matt in the building. What's good,
Wagwan,
man?
Wagwan.
What's going down,
What's good
man?
with you? We appreciate the early
Man, hold
arrivals.
on, man. Hey, Lisa's in the building.
Lisa, we caught you
What's
before
good?
your
Lisa, what's
bedtime
good?
curfew.
What's going
Yeah,
on? Yeah, we gotta get you for the curfew.
yeah. Appreciate that.
Yeah, Bodie James definitely, man. Detroit
Yeah,
still
Man.
up, man.
absolutely, absolutely.
Man, up.
Okay.
Oh, what's up? From Cameroon.
Marquise,
Yeah,
Cameroon, what's
down,
good?
man?
What's
Hey,
good?
we feeling. Hey, we gotta do just for the outfit.
Yeah, we see you.
What's going down?
We see
Hey,
you.
we got a good show today. Y'all, we gonna have some fun tonight, man. First of all, the
All day.
theme tonight, man. Of course, we them boys. You know what I'm saying? But we got something for them ladies tonight, man. It's just gonna be a ladies show filled with the ladies, man. Pause. Well, I guess there's no pause for ladies.
Nah, no pause, man.
She said she watching that basketball. What game you watching? By the way, Lisa?
Philly? You watching Philly?
Yeah,
and
Philly
the Nets?
joint, Philly. Before we go in, man, we gonna put in the chat, man. But of course, man, Vegas.com, man, supporting the show right now. But you can
Speaking of
sponsor
ladies.
the show. You can sponsor the show if you basically donate, give it to the Cash App, man, or a super chat, super sticker, man. You can do that all day. Also, that Dr. Sasquatch, man. My favorite is that Fresh Falls. I think J. Camp said he like that bourbon joint. Bourbon, that wooden barrel joint. Also, man, check us out on
Fresh Out Hip Hop.
Fresh Out Hip Hop.
Fresh Up Hip Hop, man. We got 833 subs, man. Come on, go over there, man. Show some love. And of course, the FRSHOUT.com, man. We got the merch finally, man. We ain't got our merch yet. But shout out, get that merch, man.
Coming soon, though.
And we got a discount code, man. Hip Hop 23, get free shipping on everything, man. You know how it goes. Down.
Yeah.
And of course, man, my rap verse, man. Come on, man. Independent hip hop, journalism, man. DJ Scanless, man, always holding us down.
All to
Sorry,
the
J.
day.
Camp, man. Had that on your head. But we got to start off this show, man. Crazy show. J. Camp's in the building. Bebo P's in the building. You know how it gets down. Hold on. And also, man, just a
Bebo
lovely
P's in
shout out,
the-
man,
Stop.
to that Podfather, man.
the Podfather.
LVII, man, holding
Absolutely.
it down,
We
man.
gotta
What's goody?
give the love to the Podfather.
Optimus.
Gotta
Optimus
give it.
Prime.
But
Yes.
we got to go to another legend, man. Doja Cat up in here, man. Sue wooing up in here. You know what I'm saying? First of all, Doja Cat used to look pretty good, man. But what did she do? Like, it looked like she literally like a herp joint. You know what I'm saying? She look like that. She got the herbs like all over her body.
Yeah, she look like she
J
got something.
Camp, man, what is going on? This was at the Paris Fashion Week. They covered it with 30,000 red crystals.
Rubies, I think. Something like that.
You gonna let your girl do this, Jay? I mean, like this is hot in the streets.
Man, it's like somebody colored Mystique red, man. I mean, that's
Yeah.
that's basically what this.
Oh man.
We gotta talk about the Grizzlies.
That's not what we asked for, though, Doja Cat. I mean, I don't know who was in your corner and was like, go ahead and do that. Like, do that one. That's the one we want you to do.
Yeah.
That ain't it, Doja. You got, I mean, ain't no do-over either, unfortunately. I mean, you came out like, I mean, pinhead. Damn near.
Right. Right.
This is different.
Zalavi.
You got the puzzle box joint.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want to butcher your name, man, but salute to you, man. What's
Salute
going
to you.
down,
What's
man?
up?
Everybody
What's
put where they
up?
from in the
What's
chat
up?
too,
What's
man.
good?
Put everything with
What's
that. Ryan Paris is in the building. Salute to you.
Ryan
Salavia,
Paris.
of
What's
course.
happening? What's
Hey,
happening?
Mama. Mama's in here talking about this identifies raspberry, dude. That raspberry beret.
Raspberry
beret. Bebo, what you thinking on this, man?
Oh man, it's so funny because J Camp used an analogy that I was thinking, and I can't remember what movie, which one it was, but it was a Hellraiser movie where there was a female and she was all bloodied up, and she was, you know,
third one, man.
it must have been, yeah, it's been so long, but I remember there was a female that was all bloodied up, and you know, she had to have somebody bring, you know, victims in order to get some new skin or whatever, or get her skin or whatnot. So I thought that was kind of interesting. Great minds think alike. But you know, W to the H to the I to the E to the W to the H to the I to the T to the E supremacist Doja Cat. I thought she also looked like a female Red Skull ready to go to battle against Captain America.
She does like Red Skull, real talk. Yeah, shout out to our comic book heads.
Yeah, before he got
Soul Stone.
Yeah, man. Yeah. He does look like the Soul Stone version
Shut
too.
your ass up,
with the hoodie too. Then he has
someone's Red Skull though, dog. You know what I'm saying? Trying to protect them streets.
Hey man, that fashion world is different. But if the devil wears red, we're a person.
Now we know for a fact, man, like, remember this thing this summer, J Camp, I think we was talking about this, like, she was saying that she was done singing, right?
Allegedly.
And then she was mad about some stuff. She said she getting out the game. Next thing you know, she going bald head. Then they got her dressed in Kool-Aid. She like the Kool-Aid man on a diet. But I like her music, but again, like I think what B.O.P. was saying, man, like she is on that supremacy joint, but I think I know what it is though. You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
What's the cool?
She Suwoo, she out here going crazy on the Suwoo. She Suwooing, cuz she throwing it out.
Man, she out there on the corner just
she been out in L.A., bro. She Suwooing.
Yeah,
hey, first of all, yeah, she hanging out with the gang. You know, come on. Man. First of all, man, Daniel's in the building. What's good with you, man?
Daniel, what's good with you?
Daniel,
hey,
what up?
We got to start off with some
high value
fun
outfit
tonight,
going on there.
Yeah,
we see you.
You got the high value, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Let's see.
You already know.
Every time he comes in, we gotta stop the show.
Peace,
Valley swag. You know what I'm saying? We talking about the gym. We talking about the cunt. You know what I'm saying?
That dude.
Yeah,
all
day.
Man. Follow our guy, man. Devon, man.
Yeah.
This dude be traveling everywhere, man.
Oh yeah.
Touch 182.
What's happening?
Touch 182. Last episode was going hard in the paint.
Touch, bro. What's this BOP as a dancer stuff, man?
Yeah.
Was you drinking one too many of these, brother? Yeah. Was it one too many of these, bro?
He had a bunch of bombs.
James, you was getting on J Camp on the R&B tip.
Hey man, our guy James Brown, man,
James
representing
Brown was good.
Philly, man, was good. Southwest side, man, was good. We gotta talk about your boy Meek though. I want to know, Jay, if you on that Meek or not, man. You know what I'm saying? If you still rapping Meek, Man, come
I
on.
don't know
man.
about that, man.
Miss
I know
LB.
Joel Embiid is doing his thing though tonight.
Oh yeah,
Miss
yeah.
LB.
Shout out Joel Embiid. Miss LB was
Miss
goody. She's in the
LB.
building
What's
early. You
good,
know what I'm saying?
sis?
Yes.
Everybody's holding it down,
The
man.
Vickies. With the
Vicky,
Vickies.
Vicky
Yeah,
Hush
she
Hush
got the
is
Vickies on, man.
AKA
Yeah, that's why you can't see the
Vicky.
bottom of the picture because of Vicks on. Yeah,
Don't tell
don't tell nobody.
nobody.
Right.
Yeah, jokes aside for the moment. Hey y'all.
Yeah.
What's going
Hey,
down?
y'all.
Yeah. But yeah, of course, man, we got a
Good,
clown on
good.
Doja Cat, man. You know how it goes down. And Prince is in the building too.
Prince,
Always
what's
Prince
good?
goody,
E
man.
was good. Was good.
Representing,
Good.
man. What's goody, man? Always
Yeah,
glad that you're here
yeah,
with us,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, Doja-
Power 700 saying back in December, she said she was getting that surgery. That Vlad interview won't age well if she went through it. But she sued Wooing, man, tonight, man. You know what I'm
guess.
saying? Real talk.
I
Hold
guess.
up, man. I got Justin Cox in the
Justin
building. What's
Cox,
good, fellas,
good,
man?
what's
You know what I'm
good,
saying?
what's good?
Seeing the news feed. Yeah, man. Salute, man. We appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
Just
Salute
got
to you,
got me
man. Salute.
Facts, man. Salute to you and your family too, man. All day.
Appreciate you, Justin.
Doja said was raised by her. Man, come on. You gonna start that tonight? Man?
Wow.
I went in.
Early, man. 11:23
Wow.
to put
Early.
the coup for him, man.
Early.
Goddamn.
Uh-huh.
But anyway, man, what's y'all?
Hey, Germany, stand up.
Is
You
she,
so
yeah,
Delaware?
salute, yeah, salute,
Delaware?
man.
All right.
Salute. Hey, well, this thing, are y'all done with Doja? Was y'all ever with her? Like, no, yes, no?
Nah, ain't not with the Doja camp, man. Not with the Doja squad. J Camp might be, but then again, he's got the blue back there, so he's probably anti.
Nah, yeah, he ain't. Yeah,
the
he
blue
ain't, he,
back.
he Nipsey blue. You know what I'm saying?
Are you about that pour up though, Miss LB?
Yeah, she about to pull it up. You know what I'm saying? What you got, J Camp, in the
That's
cup?
what we do.
What you got in
I
there,
got-
J Camp?
Got some scotch, man. We classy,
all right.
Yeah, we like that.
classy, no ashy tonight. You know.
All right.
Madden said,
Yeah,
I'm ultra
Ultra
black.
Black, that Nas
Yeah,
joint.
jeez.
Ultra Black,
Yeah.
Ultra opposite Doja Cat.
Man, our
yeah.
guy Nelson was
Nelson,
goody, man.
what up? What
Yes,
up?
Y'all
What
coming
up?
through showing love, man. What's going
Showing
on,
mad
man?
love. What's good?
Hey, man, if y'all don't know that Fresh Out International, man, we got all mad love for all our people, man, across
Around
the
the world.
pond, man. Down in Africa, man, we hold it down, man. We
Sri
love
Lanka.
it. We appreciate it coming through Sri Lanka,
Asia,
man. Our guy JR, man, come on.
South America,
Yeah.
Europe,
Australia,
everywhere.
Well,
even Antarctica. If there's anybody down there.
speaking of everywhere, this is where man Blueface is trying to get, man, but he's got a problem, man, right now, man. He's trying to get there, man, but he got Shorty Doo-Wop, man. And this thing, she got hands, man.
I seen her throwing hands today. I was like, ooh, okay.
Bebo, where they at, Bebo?
Yeah. You already know. She fighting Irish.
Anytime you get with Shorty, you gonna need them knuckles, man. Real talk. And we not condoning no violence, man, but you gotta push them off. You know, you gotta do a smush with a twist on their head, get them away from you.
I'm gonna have to buy some of these for the No Jumper interview next time you go to Blueface. You know? Hey, you never know.
First of all, let's be clear, man. If y'all don't know Blueface, man, LA rapper, man, always holding it down, man. Had some hits, man, a couple years ago.
Did he?
Lately, man, he's been basically he's basically almost turned into a reality show dude. You know what I mean? Because old girl, I mean, she's made for reality TV, man. She wilding. But J Camp, she's got the internet going crazy, man. She was on the No Jumper, like Bebo said, basically tearing up the set, man, wilding out. It's almost like every, money situation that he gets into, she ruins it. Now she's saying she's preggo. He said she smashed 11 dudes last year. He's still with her. OG advice, man. What you giving on the advice, man? If you could sit down with Blueface, man, what's the situation with him and her?
First thing I would tell him, like, she about to take your bag, big dog. That's the first thing that she's gonna be like. You know what I'm saying? That Chappelle, Rick James. Like, give me the bag. Where it at? I mean, she's walking that line, man, of destructive activity.
Facts.
And he's getting caught up in it every single time. You know what I'm saying? Like, Cass is tagging him on everything she doing. What up, though, Darren?
Good, Darren Harris.
What's good, man? We got to give him the horn real quick.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But Cats is tagging him, man, in everything. So, like you said, Iceberg, and you still with her. I mean, some people are made for toxicity, you know what I'm saying? Like they both kind of relish in that activity.
They
But
do.
if
They
I
do.
was in his corner, I would be like, hey, man, I mean, if you want any financial freedom, I mean, you gonna have to Heisman pose that one to the side.
Hold on. You guys do that?
You know what I'm saying? That's what you're gonna have to do. Get out of Dodge, man, because that's where that's headed. We all see where that's going. We've seen this before, man.
Hey,
Oh yeah.
well, first of all, before you
You
go
seen
in,
this
Bebo, man, Michelle saying she loves Doja Cat. Listen, I love Doja Cat's music, Michelle. We just don't want her. I don't know what she did, but we wanted to get her back to just doing music. You know, all the other
I
stuff
don't know
she got
what type
going
of
on.
drug that is.
Yeah, we don't know what's going on, but they wilding out on her, Michelle.
Nah,
but
I ain't
salute
gonna
to
say
you
that.
for coming through. Real talk, man. We appreciate you coming in. Matt
Absolutely.
saying facts, she basically Matt's talking about Doja Cat, man. She was good before they got her upside down, man. Facts. Prince, man, was good, of course, man. Glory to the game.
Glory
My
to the
guy
game.
Franklin is in the building. What's good? He make that nigga Matt,
Two
man.
one
He hold it
six
down, man.
336
Salute.
Franklin Payne.
Come on, man.
Team
Salute.
players
Yeah, that's how we do.
Yeah,
only.
yeah. See, there's RJ Payne and then there's Franklin Payne. All
Franklin
right.
Payne.
And then there's a House of Pain. I'm telling you, boy, all kind of
Red Doja to Blueface, man. Come on, man. We
Mama
we
Bear.
represent everybody, man. Mama Bear bring it back. You know what I'm saying? She bring
Right
it back.
from red Doja Cat to
The red Doja
Blueface.
Cat, the Blueface, man. Okay, yeah, we seeing it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, we hold it down.
it's perp over here, I guess, when you put it all
perp,
together.
yeah. Y'all heard the new song? Yeah,
I
this
heard
other
it.
thing too. Shout out to
Dumpster
Miss
juice.
LB.
It's hot
So
dog
much
water.
dumpster juice, hot dog water. But again, B, as you going
Straight
in,
cat piss.
oh God, hold up. I think I got something down here from Sus Diddy. Bebo, go in, man. What you thinking on this joint, man? Before we go into some more
man.
chat.
I think I'm gonna wait for the
All right, there you go. yeah, some of that scotch. Yeah, some of that JK scotch.
Right, you got something, bro.
yeah. I'm gonna start off with Blueface and say that he is right in wanting a DNA test. Matter of fact, every male
Absolutely with
in
that.
every male in this day and age should strongly consider getting a DNA test, whether whoever the two are in the relationship of some sort, is in just that, a relationship where you're just dating or you're separated, and she's pregnant, or even if in this day and age, again, even if y'all are married. Reason being, it's always better to be on the safe side for the purpose of just having that official and really the undeniable knowledge. But Blueface does claim that he wants nothing to do with her, with Christian, and that her mentality rather than the alcohol is Christian's issue, along with having a lack of self-control. But he really can't talk much about self-control. I mean, along with the word accountability that he hashtagged, because he messed around with her, got her preggo the first time, persuaded her to term the first set of twins. She miscarried the second pregnancy that took place, messed around again, allegedly, for this to happen. And I say allegedly because claiming that it's not his, and she done messed around, like Iceberg said, with 10, 11 folks, where she's saying the opposite to where it's her, to where it is his. So, yes, Christian has mental issues, but don't forget about what birds of a feather do, you know what I'm saying, which makes Blueface messy too.
Facts.
Now, as far as yuck mouth Christian, calling him evil and spiteful for his backlash of her breaking the news of the pregnancy, that that, and the fact that she's keeping this one from the ones that she termed or whatever. Look, it is what it is. These two have been just messy on and off in their dealings with one another. Blueface is Christian's imprint, and let's just say that she wouldn't hesitate to let him back in.
Well, hold on.
Back.
Right.
as
So
we
this is the
speak.
thing though. We heard the song that Miss LB talked about. They
Yeah.
got the show on Zeus right now.
Yep.
J Camp. Are they cloud chasing? Is this just all a game? Or is she really, like Bebo said, off the dribble?
I think she's off the dribble.
Mm.
I mean, I don't see this as a clout chase. I don't see her as somebody who is. Ah, man, I gotta. It's so hard to not try to insult somebody's intelligence.
Facts.
But I don't see her as the type who would try to clout chase, because I don't think she has like the mindset to clout chase. You gotta at least have a blueprint to clout chase. You gotta know what you clout chasing on. I don't see her being that type of person at all.
I can. I think it's part of her nature, but I do see the clout chase, and I just say that
When I
because
see her move, I just don't see clout chase. I just see DUMMY.
Something's going on.
Yeah. Again, there's likely some mental situations going on there, and yes, Michelle Williams.
I'm agreeing with
indeed,
Michelle.
This is a toxic relationship.
it's
Yes,
toxic,
I agree too, Iceberg. But she was like she was shaking her bum when she was in the hospital of learning of the news and all this type of stuff.
That's what I'm
Yvonne
saying.
said
All
that
giddy.
right there, man. Homie got a murder charge. She out here giving up the cakes.
Mhm.
I mean, come on.
I mean, again, birds of a feather. Birds of a feather.
Mhm.
I'm saying like Michelle saying, stick to the music. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's dope. They
Stick
should.
to it.
Go, hey man, put her in the booth with you, man. But to me, I think she needs some counseling. And like I said, she's a pretty girl. Let's be clear. You know what I'm saying? Even with the hey, she's missing something. But even with that missing something,
Yeah,
she's
she just
still a
need
cute
help,
girl, man. I think if she can get those whatever she's got going on, get that out. Blueface basically goes and get the bread, because this ain't Blueface is still a sought out West Coast rapper. It may not be Bebo's flavor. I know Bebo got the mixtape. but hey man, people still love Blueface. They love Blueface, man.
They do
Real
love
talk,
him.
man.
They do.
You know what
You
I'm
gotta
saying?
take that away.
He got a
Man,
bass
shout out to Gambino in the
Gambino.
building,
What
man.
up,
Denver
Love.
holding it down, man.
What
Let's
up,
go,
Denver
man. You know
holding
how
it
we do
down.
it. But again, I'm going with Miss Michelle. It's a toxic joint. It's also Yuck Mouth Christian. Hey man, we got quotables over here, man. Yeah, the birds will fly together, man. They go together, man. Real talk. So again, I'm agreeing with Bebo. J Camp spot on, man. It sounds like a Jerry Springer joint, like Mama is saying.
Mama. Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, man, you got J Camp spot on it. Hey, man, I think this is I don't think this ain't Madden saying all publicity is good publicity in their view, and I think it's almost like
that's clout chase. Yeah,
It is.
But do you think they're actually making money off of her illness? If there is one, I'm not knocking her hustle at all. You know
Let's just say this. I doubt that if she wasn't acting out in the fashion that she has on No Jumper and other ways, I doubt that she would have a show on Zeus. And she probably
the Zeus producers caught that, and they wanted to put that on wax.
Yeah.
And think of the opportunities as well now that she's preggo, and what she can do with the pregnancy on the Zeus network and in other ways, I'm sure. And she claims that she's not about getting him for his money now that she's pregnant, but we know how that game goes. We know how that game goes.
We've seen that coming.
I mean, she
because
calling
if he was to cut her off, she doesn't really have much, what I'm saying, to market.
At least not for long, I guess. I don't know, but she's called evil and spiteful. But
I'm going on what you said, Bebo, man. He needs to get that DNA test. Real talk.
Yeah,
I think that's said and done. Again, that Dunna, he need to get that done. And it does sound like a Jerry Springer joint, man. But at the end of the day, man, mental health is serious, and I think there's something deeper than just somebody being silly and having a bad disposition, man. I think there's something really going on, especially when you saw her dad come up and try to box Blueface. Like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely seek counseling. Definitely hope that they seek counseling at some point here. So,
hey, man,
you're right.
This might be the quote of the night for right now, man.
Yes. And it's hard to congratulate. It's hard to congratulate the pregnancy for that
No child.
Devon saying no child deserves to be born into this, man.
Right.
In real talk.
That's true.
So my thing's like this: the way we can do this is also make sure that we don't do this in our home and our families either, man. By giving our family members and our spouses, people that we know, the game.
Give yourself a ding for that one, Iceberg.
Man, so like I said, man, spot on with it, man. You know what I'm saying? But man, like I said, in the chat, man, again, man, we had a question, man, up on the website today, man. We said, man, who will win a versus battle between Def Squad? And y'all, if you don't know who Def Squad is, man, that's Keith Murray, Redman, Eric Sherman, and you might as well throw Parrish in there too. Versus the Locks, man. Come on, Sheik Lutz, Jada Kiss, man, and Styles P. Who y'all got real quick just before we go on? Come on,
Camp. Start it off, son.
Yeah, hold up, Jay, before you go in. I'm gonna give you 10 seconds.
Man, I need about 5 seconds to think about that. I'm gonna go Locks.
Locks?
Okay.
Okay.
Only
okay,
because man, when Styles and Jada go back to back, that's worth extra points. You know, even though, man,
that's tough, ain't it?
Squad, though, it's tough, man. Like that trio is. I mean, for a trio that didn't really come up rapping together like that, that's different. Like to bridge that. To have 3 MCs come together like that, that's different.
Goody.
Good,
that's
Rico.
different. But LOX, man,
Nino
Bays in the building, man.
I gotta say, like I'm talking about chin here.
Chin. Right now, everybody's saying Dots. Oh, you gotta throw Dots Effects in there too. Grab, man, Dots in my joint. Of course, Devon saying EPMD.
Okay,
man, even though we
over
love
the
the Locks, man. Come on.
Now that's different. EPMD.
Yeah.
Hold up, man. Carmen's in the building. Day one club.
Good.
Carmen, I got something for you. I'll text you when you get out, man. But I got
that Def Squad is different though.
Yeah, they are.
It's different.
Man.
Darren saying J Hood, Molly G.
Molly G. Oh yeah, J Hood.
If they get J Hood in there. Redman, come on, man. Def Squad. Everybody's saying Def Squad.
But just as a group, you know, it's different.
Yeah.
Miss LB said, "What Keith we get?"
What keep you getting? Michelle saying squad up, man.
Okay,
so,
all right, man. I ain't mad at that.
In the building, we got to stop the show.
Nightmare.
I missed you the other day too, man. The other show, man. Shout out to Nightmare.
What's
good,
down
that secret situation over there, man. At Hip Hop Junkies, man. Go look us up on Facebook, man. Nightmare and Carmen, hold that down.
Shout out to those mods.
Nightmare and Def Squad. Locks on that verses while we going in. But oh, hold up, Bebo. My fault.
Bebo P go, man.
My fault, cut.
No, you good.
I know who Bebo P was going with.
Yeah, he going.
Actually,
come on, man.
Well, who am I going
Lizzo.
with?
No, DS. He's going with DS, man.
Actually, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Hold up, man. Hey, Nightmare saying EPMD.
Okay.
See, the thing is, we didn't say EPMD. We said.
I mean, that's my fault. I put Parrish in there. That's my fault. I put Parrish in there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, that really is a tough one.
The most beautiful thing in the world. See, Nino Bays, he's naming individual accomplishments too.
Hey man, what's crazy?
That's cheating, bro.
Keith Murray said that he actually wrecked that car that he was standing on too. By the way, that Lexus joint, he wrecked that joint.
He did too.
But no, hold up. Did you say who you going with, people?
Man, that's tough, man. I don't know.
It's tough.
It's way too tough. I'll say if it's in New York, the edge could go to the Locks because you know Redman and they're from Jersey. But then again, man, that's still fam. That's as far as state to state, I don't know, man.
Because
Nino saying this is easy. He says this is easy, man.
I feel Redman can pull what Jada did on stage. You cut the beat off for Red, and just let him go in. Yeah,
Redman is the Def Squad what Jadakiss is for the Locks.
Yes.
This thing, shout out to DJ Scanless. Scanless is saying first, like I get the part. Which Redman though? Cornelius or the comedic?
Well, and that's what's so interesting about a versus platform.
Well, both are dope.
You can get all of them.
You can do, I mean, remember Jada won against Fabulous with this little dance there, or whatever that you want to call that.
Y'all agree with man? Y'all agree with man? Jada
Jada
ain't got no classics.
Well, but
That's
he
not-
carried.
No, I think what Man is saying is true though. You know, but when I look, but see, I'm looking at these guys as a collective, as a group, not individually. I'm separating the individual from the actual group. As a group, again, when Styles and P go back to back, I feel like that's one of the best, the greatest things in hip hop. One of the when they doing it, because they do it the best.
Okay,
they do it the best, man. To me, that raises the stakes when
Mama
they
Bear
do
saying
it. A lot of people try to mimic that.
leaning. Yeah, Mama Bear said Redman's the reason why she's leaning.
I'm not mad at
death.
that though. That's what made me think of Def Squad too, was because of
I'm
Red
thinking-
alone. But Keith got some classic verses though.
he
On that
does.
El Nino album, he do.
Yeah, he does, and it's not so much about like the album per se, because we saw what happened with the Locks and Dipset.
Mhm.
You know, so ooh, man.
Bruce is saying that he's saying it's easy.
I might-
Headbanger, Ride or Die. Want to see that?
Oh
See,
gosh,
Wash was goody, man. What's going
What
down?
up,
Man?
what
What's
up?
goody with you, man?
What's good? Jackson was good, man. That's too tough for me to answer, man. That's too tough, man.
I be like that, man. Come
I
on,
be
man.
that.
Be that.
Yeah.
Death Squad
I
all day
be
for
that.
touch too, man. I think, man, like I said, man.
Hey,
Hey, if
I
they
am
do
not
this
mad at
show,
that.
they need to give us some bread. Let's stop playing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shout out to
I ain't
It's
Iceberg
mad
for
only
that
fair to
matchup.
do group tracks,
Facts.
no solos. Yeah, facts.
Because when you think
Yeah, no
about it too,
solos.
that's one of the few groups I feel, trios, that can hang.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, so-
Yeah.
and
Oh,
com-
yeah.
and win. And win. So
Facts.
I was thinking about that, Nino, about Def Squad not having a large body of work together.
and that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That
Because you would
too.
have to lean on the solos.
They have
You
to
would
lean
probably
a
have to
little bit.
lean on like your Paris Smiths and
That's what will
East
be
Hermans.
cheating.
Yeah, maybe.
I wouldn't
Keith
do it.
Styles, Eric Sherman, and Sheik, man. Come on, man. It's just that's a
man.
win for hip hop. Let's just stop.
It really
playing.
is. It
That's a
really
win for-
is.
Scanlon saying that's why Def Squad need to do a new album. Facts.
Dude,
Facts.
Come on,
yes,
man. That's
yes.
Get some numbers. Scandalous like y'all need some
Holla at
numbers.
us,
Yeah, get them
Squad.
numbers.
Holla at us,
Yeah.
Locks. What's
Def
good?
Squad will be on
Right.
it.
Out.
No homo, man. Facts.
Man.
But again, we could, like I said, we can talk about it all day. It's a win for hip hop, man,
Good.
in my opinion. But let me tell you who's winning outside of hip hop, man, because they ain't dropped no music. Jay-Z, man. Why every time he comes up like Nino Bass comes in here, we talking about Jay? That's crazy, man. So either or. We gotta talk about Jay tonight, man, because if y'all don't understand, he dropped
A lawsuit.
that lawsuit, man, from the Mississippi prison. Now, let's be clear. This came out in 2022, and this is why we got Nino in the building, man. Because he's always, he's Team J. But the whole thing, man, is they came out with the situation, J Camp, 2022. They said the reason why they put out the lawsuit because 11 inmates died, and then, 5 of them died, and they said the reason what they wanted new adequate mental health care, suicide prevention. There was too much solitary confinement, and they had failing protection for incarcerated violent, inmates. So they're saying in 2 years, it's already fixed. We good. You know what I'm saying? Do you think they got the bag? Or you think this is something else?
They got their promotional bag. There's no way they fixed that in 2 years.
Come on, man.
Bro, we just getting out of COVID. There's no way in the world.
Yeah.
Inmates was in there getting sick. Everybody was.
So you think they just use that situation as an opportunity to get that?
I think that's
Pull out the
an
money, cuz.
opportunity.
Put out the money, big bro.
To get that what again?
Get that
That's
money,
an
man.
opportunity. I'm not hating on like the idea of
Nah,
what Jay
we not
and
hating, we
Gotti
not
was
hating.
doing at all, because I firmly believe in what the intent was.
Mm-hmm.
But coming out of COVID, we know that prisons and local jails were some of the worst places,
Oh yeah.
to
You're
be.
confined. Yeah.
And
Facts.
they was cutting staff too at the same time
Yeah, man.
due to local governments cutting people too. So
Hey
Man,
Nightmare
yeah,
said no
I
cut.
just
Cut.
this is I gotta pull out the Ashanti dagger, Bruce.
Uh-oh.
I want the knife.
Oh, wow.
Nah, this is
J Camp did it. J Camp did it, Bruce.
This is opportunity, man. You see what Iceberg ain't slick with that with that $100 bill move that he's doing.
It's so much money. It's over the joint. It's 3D.
It's almost
on the
like
joint,
he's throwing the alley oop every single time. What you think about this? And the picture says it all.
Hey man, they can donate. Hey, if they can donate
man.
to the FRSHOUT, Cash App. Maybe we stop talking about it. You know what I'm saying? We got our own bag over here. You know?
Maybe I'm wrong and in too much of my red pill bag, but that seemed like
Yeah.
straight opportunity to me.
That means y'all blaspheme. Come on, man. Oh, hold on. Man, Freddie G, our guy is in the building. If y'all
What
not
up? What up,
following
Freddie
his
G?
red,
What's
Yeah.
good? What's good?
hold up, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
What's good with
salute.
you, bro?
Hey, man, go
Yeah,
check out his
style
music, man.
versus
Freddie G,
substance.
South versus Substance. Come on, man. Salute to him, man. What's going on?
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Check
Definitely
that out.
cheating.
Check that out.
Hey man, but my thing, Fred, what you thinking about this Yo Gotti situation? Because again, salute to all our dudes behind the bars, man. You know, we
Salute
got
them
mad
all,
love
man.
for
We
you.
gotta get
So
them
of
home,
course,
man.
we want y'all to get what y'all getting, but we also understand people are privatizing these situations and they trying to make their money off of our guys too.
Shmoney.
Then also, most of the guys that are in the system did the stuff that now the other coaches are getting paid for. You went in there for a little bit of cig of weed, you know what I'm saying? And now they singing it.
He went in for a gram.
Yeah, for that gritty Graham. That Alexander Graham, but he was smoking it by the gram. But
Man.
what's up with those rings?
though? Hey,
Man,
I don't
man,
know. I don't know,
hold up,
man.
man. You want to do that?
There you go, Campbell. He ain't even on
He
tonight.
ain't even on tonight, man. Doing the koofy.
Got to do it with the ring.
No, man. God, man. Bebo, what you thinking on this situation? First of all, he's holding Gotti like he want to get in that Diddy's hot tub.
Stop
Wow.
it. I ain't going there.
Ooh.
Stop it.
Oh, boy.
Now Jay has time to write verse 2. Oh my.
Ah.
Y'all gonna go in Jay.
There, touch go again. He's
Look,
starting.
look at Mr. Innocent over here talking about, you go, G. Look at Mr. Innocent over here.
My girl Michelle saying justice system is messed up, hands down.
Facts.
Facts.
It is.
And this is
It
why,
is.
to me,
100%.
you don't
Yeah.
play with this situation like this, man. You don't play with
Nah.
our guys behind bars, man. I take offense of it, real talk, man.
This don't get turned around in 2 years, man.
I got the knife now.
Turn on the goddamn lights.
I got it now. Remember he had to drink that water, man, to get
Yeah,
the
Right.
yeah. And he couldn't drop one.
He couldn't drop none of that joint too. Shout out to Eddie, man, on the joint.
I
Man.
got the knife.
Yeah.
Turn on the goddamn.
Shout out to Sweaty Teddy, man, in the building, man. Stop that cloud chasing in the
Sweaty
comment
Teddy.
line. Y'all know the lights got classics.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Oh,
They do.
Teddy, that's what I'm
Sweaty
saying.
Teddy in the building,
Yeah,
man.
oh, yeah.
As a group.
Oh man, free
You know
up the
the deal with
herd,
Freddie G.
man. Yeah, facts. But Bebo, man, what you thinking about Angela Simmons, his boyfriend, man?
You gonna address him by that though?
He is.
Man, you
though.
wanted her. You wanted Angela Simmons. Now you got her. Now you seeing how she's. Man.
Yeah, wow.
Free agent lifestyle. But go ahead, Bebo, man.
Oh, man. There's been a history of degrading conditions and multiple lawsuits and improvements, basically cycling on repeat over at Mississippi's Parchman Farm Prison. So
Facts.
I wouldn't be surprised if the recent improvements of mold removal, 2 ambulances, what they say, new toilets, and new stainless steel showers, upgraded heating and AC units, recreational activity resources, and plumbing from the once rat feces, bird droppings, and cockroaches, and just really overall deprivation of not only just the facility, but the people there. I wouldn't be surprised if it was just more of lipstick on a pig down the road, but we'll have to see. Hopefully not. But this is really just more, but this is about more than the physical conditions that's been taking place in the prisons, because it's rooted in a lack of care. Obviously, this stems from a behavior of allowing less than desirable conditions. So, and again, I say that because it's been going on and on. This ain't the first lawsuit that the Parchman farm prison has faced. So, we'll just have to see how things transpire now that the lawsuits dropped and certain aspects of the prisons improved. But I'm actually gonna salute Jay and Big Gotti for this one, at least for the time being. You know what I'm saying? Because we'll just have to see. I did see somewhere too that this isn't just like a one and done. Now that there's some improvements and then the lawsuits drop. I think one of the lawyers said that they're basically going to keep that foot on the neck too, to make sure that this isn't an ongoing thing moving forward. So that's also why I got to give credit where it's due.
Miss LB said, "What Southern lingo is that? Be about
hey,
lipstick,
that
on,
lipstick
a
on the pig is
yeah. My folks is from the South, so yeah.
Chitlins and all that. Yeah, chitlins and fried chicken.
Yeah. Country boy.
But so long story short, both of y'all saying, okay, of course we know anything that helps the prison is good. But to me,
absolutely.
Why would you drop the lawsuit though?
That's what I'm saying. You keep that lawsuit.
That's the question, in the chat. What y'all thinking, man?
You keep that lawsuit moving, because I thought the Mississippi prisons had like the highest rate of death too, and still do. So we 2 years into these improvements, and they still got it.
Yep.
Well, in the article I read, it said Yo Gotti said he's pleased that Parchman has started to address the cruel and inhumane prison conditions that the DOJ investigation, but we aren't satisfied with short-term improvements. Okay, if that's the case, then why are you
dropping the lawsuit?
Though? Facts. Shout out to John. What's goody, man? What's going down?
What up, John?
Salute, what's good? Man. What's good, John? What's happening?
See you out there, man. You plant some stuff, man, because I'm getting my little urban garden on, man. You know what I'm saying? But
nothing.
Like I said,
nothing.
Man,
no illegal stuff taking place.
Man. Hey, man, I just need herbs and the good herbs to put in your food.
That herbal essence is what
you talking about. You talking about that?
I thought you were talking about that herbal essence.
Herbal essence.
That herb.
Them tweets.
Them folks been undermining movements like Deion and Kaepernick.
Yeah, and that's
can't
rule that out. Never rule that out. Back end deals, under the table situations. You never know.
Oh yeah.
Hey, but if y'all new here, man, Fresh Out Show, man, all social media, man, DM us, man, so we can get y'all on some merch all day long. Yeah, that paprika, man. You know what I'm saying? That style and substance like Freddie G.
Right.
I need that style, man. You know what I'm saying? The only one reason to drop the lawsuit is that payout, man. Show the money, B-Bo.
That's what I'm saying, Mama Bear.
Man. Come on, man.
You got that country. Hey, fellas, how about we just... how about we strike a little deal here?
Hey,
y'all come back now. Y'all here?
Yeah.
Get that money. Got some money for you. Strike a little deal.
We got some Brett Favre money left over.
Right. Stop. We don't want many of these problems. We got
Brett Favre money left over.
Favre gave us a new volleyball facility. So we can still do this.
Yeah, we can ball. How you guys say ball? We can ball. What kind of southern we could put lipstick on a pig for you guys?
Don't talk about us like Ed did on Bethune-Cookman now.
Yeah, you like pigs, don't you? You grew up on it.
We know y'all do.
But anyway, before we go into some topics, man, y'all gonna love these topics tonight, man. Especially Nino, man. We gotta do books of the week, bars of the week, man. What's the book of the week tonight, man?
So, book of the week is one titled "The Creative Act: A Way of Being."
I thought it was
by
Gandalf.
The Gandalf, stop. No, stop. No.
It hit me so quick. I was
trying to find a picture of him with his hair combed. He didn't have one. Shout out to Rick Rubin, though. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Rick Rubin, man.
We need a beat.
You're the worst for that Gandalf, though.
You shall not pass.
He said that like
Oh,
great
man.
that transition from that gray to the
the
white.
Gandalf the Grey of hip hop. Shout out Matt, man. Day one club, man. Clowning tonight.
How much
man.
you
Y'all
shall not
wildin'
pass?
Not the Gandalf the Great.
Oh man, the Gandalf
Man,
the
see,
Great.
Devon takes it there,
Oh.
man. You know what I'm saying? Devon takes it there. We might have them fleas. Man, shout out Rick Rube, man. We love you over here, man. Don't, if we send your email, don't decline it, man.
People can't even get into the book, man. It's just
I can't. I can't do it. I can't do it.
the giver, though.
The Odin without the patch. So much Thor's dad.
Shut your ass up.
Stop it, man.
On the Odin.
Stop it, man.
Y'all need to cut that out.
Y'all going
Whoever
there,
shall
man.
will this inherit will have the power of Thor.
Anyway, man, book of the week, man. Y'all clouded.
Oh my God, man.
Help me.
And back to our regular scheduled program. 3, 2, 1, go.
So this is an iceberg recommendation regarding book of the week. The title of it is called The Creative Act, A Way of Being by Rick Rubin.
Salute, Rick.
Salute to Rick. This book is one that set out to be a literary work of how to truly create when it was first, like, I guess, when it first came about, only to end up being a book on how to just simply be in order to allow creativity to take place, as Rick put it. And you might go into reading The Creative Act as a means to create better music, given Rick Rubin's nearly 40-year legacy in the music industry of producing music of multiple genres, not just hip hop. But when you read it, you realize that it's a book on creating from whatever talented space or desire that you harness from within you, from working at a crucial disadvantage without utilizing a spiritual component, to breaking down obstacles that limits an artist or just an individual or a group or a corporation's momentum, and really just many other messages from his experience of creativity. This is Rick actually said that this book is a call to arms for creators to go about to make something beautiful, whatever that may be for you. And I'll say this too, when interviewing Rick Rubin, Malcolm Gladwell on the Broken Record podcast even said that this is the first book that he's read. Remember, he's a well-acclaimed author. It's the first book that he's read where he felt welcome to contribute. And that means a lot, coming again from an excellent author of Malcolm's caliber and ilk. So with that said, the Kindle version is priced at $16.99. The hardcover version is priced on Amazon at $19.49, $27.99 on Barnes and Noble's website. While I didn't see a paperback version anywhere as of yet, there's a bonus book called, y'all get a bonus today. There's a bonus book that goes along with this called Summary of the Creative Act, A Way of Being, authored also by Rick Rubin, and that's $9.99 on Amazon as well. I think that's paperback. There's an ebook version at Barnes and Noble's for $16.99 if you just want to hear it, but definitely check that out if you have a creative sense within you and you want to dive deeper into expressing yourself better from that standpoint in space.
First of all, dope book. Second of all, y'all in the chat, y'all going crazy tonight.
Man.
y'all going crazy. Shout out Bebo for the book.
Look like
but
he's from
Nightmares
Newfoundland.
over saying ZZ
Nova
Top.
Scotia.
Man, y'all just over here wilding, man, with the ZZ Top. Man, y'all over here wilding. JB, man. Shout out to James Brown. What's good, man? What's going down,
What's
man?
good, James Brown?
What's holding it down, man? Devon said he needs a Viking helmet. Like, y'all just
Y'all are just cooking way too serious.
y'all cooking with the
Rick,
oil
hey,
tonight,
don't blame FRSHOUT for all
Hey
of
man,
this
yeah,
heat that
man.
you're getting,
Shout out Rick, man.
Yeah.
Man. Don't blame us for the book.
Yeah, he still got the wooden boat.
Yeah, he got the boat.
Yeah,
man.
Rick Rubin's music range is crazy.
Facts.
Absolutely.
Like I said, book is dope. Shout out Rick Rube. You know what I'm saying? My question is that I want to know about is what did he think, man, when Jay-Z stole that line from Bum B on his beat? He was in the studio. Hold on, I done heard that joint before. I done heard that verse before.
Look
but
at
anyway,
Iceberg going
he paying
off
me.
script.
He paying me, so I ain't saying that. But anyway,
Now remember,
off
Mr.
script.
Bruce Young, aka Nightmare, said
Arthur, what
no
up?
shooting.
yeah, basically.
What's good, Arthur? What's
Arthur,
happening?
what's goody, man? We see you. What's going down? Everybody in Facebook, man. Salute, man. Swing over, man. We appreciate you checking in with us, man. Shout out to Arthur in the building, man. What's goody? Bars of the week, man. Jay Kent, what's goody on the bars?
Man, I had to go down south, man. One of my homies was like, man, you ain't showing the South enough love.
Okay.
I said, you know what? You right, bro. One of my favorite dudes, man, out of Memphis 10, Memphis, Tennessee, man, that Don Tripp. Don Tripp, man, is that dude, man. Punchlines is stupid. Always talking about some crazy ish. He dropped a project back in September called Christopher Season 2. Man, it's got some bangers on there. And again, he's always in his bag with the bars, with the punchlines. I mean, this is like that you playing dominoes with the fam type music. You know what I'm saying? The barbecue rib tip, you know what I'm saying? Slaw sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Music. It's BB King's. Like you on Beale Street walking, you know, around BB King's type of music, man. This is straight Memphis 10, straight Southern, just
to the
trunk rattling music, man. This, you know, Don Tripp is my guy, man. One of my favorite artists out of Memphis, man, and definitely out the South too, man. That dude's so slept on, man. Salute to Don, though.
Yeah, shout out to Don Tripp for this Christopher album, Season 2.
Yeah, 13 tracks, man. It's blazing. When you sent it in, man, I've been rocking it, man. And it's an instant boy, man. You got to put on your playlist. And this is why you come to Fresh Out. We're going to give you different media to check out. We're not just talking about news and hip hop. We're always talking about something to educate your mind, to get you relaxed, man. This is why you come over here every Wednesday, Saturday. We're going to get you right, man. That playbook, man, J Camp gives it to you, man. Don Tripp. Honestly, man, like I said, man, surprising, man. I mean, we know dude is dope, but this classic Season 2, that Christopher joint, it's definitely on your playlist, man. Definitely put in the whip, man. So salute, man, J Kemp on that.
Absolutely.
And the book of the week for Bebo, man.
Dope hand. Put that Don Tripp in.
Yeah.
Toss some spades down on somebody.
Miss LB needs that right now for the Langeray and that drink.
Man.
Oh yeah. She need that Don Tripp.
That Victoria, don't tell nobody now. Don't tell nobody.
Hush.
Don't tell nobody. But Salabi saying recommendations on point, man. I picked that Sky Zoo, man. After you mentioned it, and it was great. Again, salute to Salabi, man.
If y'all haven't checked out Sky Zoo's Mind of a Saint,
man, that album is a problem.
Yes.
It's gonna stand the test of time in 2023 too.
Yes, it will.
It's gonna take. You're gonna have to. He's gonna make dudes step their game up to knock that one off.
Oh yeah, it's already on the list in December when we review 2023's albums of the year. It's already on there.
Yeah. Speaking of somebody we've been talking about, man, since last month.
Stop.
He ain't basically stepped his swag up, man. So we gotta talk about him, man. We gotta talk about that Drizzy Drake. First of all, man, this is Nightmare's favorite Barzilla.
Yeah, it is.
But this thing, he was with one of my favorites though, Cam'ron. You know what I'm saying? So he brought out Cam'ron. First of all, he went to Harlem to Apollo Theater, man. We know how legendary the Apollo is. Salute to everybody in Harlem representing. But Drake wasn't there to pay homage. He was there to get that bread. Where'd that be? So he brought out Cam'ron because he was in Harlem. But then he basically dressed like him from like the early 2000s when he wore that pink. Then he brings out Dipset and Cam, and they killed it, of course, had the furs on, did they thing. But he basically did the event to push his new radio station on Sirius XM, which is called Sound 42. In your opinion, J Kemp and Bebo P, is this gentrification J kind of swag to basically come into a place that you're not from, try to dress like the locals, and then push a product on them?
I think think it depends. Go ahead, though, J Camp.
You got it, Bebo. I got my thoughts. Go ahead. I'm gonna come in right after you.
Well, I think it depends. If there's going to be some, wow, Tevin Drake Campbell,
Stop.
Why you talking about fam? You talking about fam, bro?
You talking about your people, man.
Come on now, you talking about bro? Like,
Oh man.
Before you go in, Bebo, Miss LB saying definitely, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, I think that if I were to be a betting man, this was wow.
They make it hard for you to get your thought
Mama
out.
said this is more Candyland swag. Wow.
Let's be clear.
Landed on ice cream.
Let's be clear. Let's be clear. And no gunner snitching, man. But Mama Bear is from Canada. You know what I'm saying? So this is like somebody from representing the area.
Represent.
Come on, man.
I think that if Drake were to, which he obviously, did this concert, dressing in the pink attire, which is representative of Cam'ron, and he gave him and the Dipset their flowers, but then he were also to do something with them down the road. Then I think it's a little bit more homage than opportunistic, at least a little bit. But if this is just a one-time deal and then you don't see Drake with the Dipset ever again or for a long time, then yeah, this is a marketing move for the money grab to appeal to the Harlem base. But those are my thoughts. So what say you, G Camp?
Hold up, J Camp, before you go in, man. The 5th member of FRSHOUT is in the building. Our guy, Hip Hop VCR, man. Come on, man.
It's good. Hip Hop VCR.
Day one club, man. Hey, man.
What's good?
Our guy, Hip Hop
VCR.
If you not following Hip Hop VCR, man,
follow that, man.
You gotta follow the dude, man. I gotta let the bomb off. He said, shout out to FRSHOUT. Been so busy, got the time to catch you, brother. Congrats.
That's all right, man.
Man.
That's all right.
Yeah, facts,
man.
Yeah,
we going to the moon. You know what
they
say?
You know you're here in spirit, bro.
Absolutely. We missed having you, man, and it's good to have you back, brother. Do what you got to do, and we appreciate the love.
Hey, man, Hip Hop VCR is the 5th member. Let's be clear. Besides Scandalous, salute to Scandalous too. J Camp, what you thinking on Drake though, man? And this is Hip Hop VCR's area, man. You know what I'm saying? This is NY. Do you come to first of all coming to NY to push a product? You know you had to give Cam a bag to come on stage. So do you think it's almost like, hey, let me give Cam a bag, get him on stage, then I can maybe kind of break into that New York market because everybody wants to break into that New York market?
I think it's a little bit of that, and like Touch said, it's just on brand for Drake. This is what he does. He tries so hard every time. I mean, this is trying too hard. He didn't even have to do all this to get Cam out. This is when you was talking about clout chasing. This is clout chasing to the infinity. It's just he's trying too hard, bro. It's no different than when he had Project Pat on that hook, and he was over trying to rap like Project Pat. Yeah. He does this all the time. That's why Touch said dude is on brand. That's all he's doing. I don't look at this as gentrification. I don't think he's on that J swag. This is just him trying to push a product, but just doing too damn much that he always does. It's like if you only need to spend 10 on a drink, he's gonna spend 25 just to do too much.
So you're not saying
Touch is saying after Dipset had a tour canceled, they probably jumped at the opportunity.
Wouldn't be surprised.
I'm not mad at Dipset for jumping
not at all
to the opportunity at all. I just think this is more just Drake being Drake.
Drake being Drake.
Let me pull out Cam and try to be Cam. So people in Harlem will love me and they'll listen to my Sound 42 and come out, and whenever I'm doing promotions and my artists are doing promotions, they'll come out. That's what this is, man. This is planting seeds and
I agree.
Capping. I mean, that's what this is, man.
Stop the cap.
It's cap. I mean, I agree, man. Like, I think this is like one of those things where if you're a person who goes out and basically tries to conquer lands, right? You go with the big ship, you come out with all the gifts and everything. You give them what they want, and I get a little piece, and we start doing business together. I get a little piece of something. So again, Apollo's jumping right now. Ever since they said they weren't going to do that 3-headed monster, then you have Mason them over there. Mace just got his day in Harlem the other day in front of the Apollo.
Salute to Mace for that.
Salute to Mace for that. But then
I
also
was
our
surprised
girl,
he
Little
wasn't
Kim.
dressed like Mace. I'm surprised he didn't come out in shiny suit.
Well, the other thing, I'm surprised that Mace wasn't there because he just did something the day afterwards. But also, Lil Kim is actually doing an event there or a show there this upcoming weekend. So, like I said, salute to Kim, and we need to get you on and shout out to Kathy and Dolly. But again, and Bobby Shore saying, man, Harlem's his second home, man. He said from Harlem, Washington Heights, man.
Salute.
So
I ain't mad at what they doing, man. What Drake is
looking
doing,
like sad
it's
bunny, dog.
He's just doing he's trying too hard, bro. He's just trying so hard.
We said Nestle quick
looking ass.
Nestle quick looking ass.
He is a looking ass though, Miss LB.
Oh,
Great
God.
looking ass. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I can't say the word I really want to say, but he is a looking ass.
And again, his other side of his culture
With that
runs the
Canada
radio.
tan. Sorry, Miss LB. I mean, Mama Bear. He's got that Canada tan as well.
Dancing Rick Rude's worth 300 though. I guess that's how the rich stay rich. Yeah, facts, man.
Yeah, fact.
That 300 though.
Real talk.
But again, man, I hope he does something with them. I hope he brings them on tour again. Support Cam'ron, Dipset.
He would. I believe he would.
Yeah,
he's good for that.
I'm hoping he kind of stays connected, man, because again that May shiny suit and that jacket ready for the barbecue.
Oh man!
Stop it.
Y'all need to stop all day.
Imagine Drake. Touch is saying.
Tim's
Imagine Drake
and
showing
Averex.
up in Brooklyn wearing Tim's and an
Stop.
Averex, dog.
Stop, Touch.
He's done it. He did that already, man.
Stop.
Remember he did the video where he went to Marcy Projects and went over there and talked to
And
Jacob the jeweler.
How much you gonna bet he's gonna go over there to Staten Island next with a golden eagle on his wrist?
Yeah.
Guarantee he's gonna do some stuff like that.
Power said,
try to kiss up the woo.
if Wayne was there with him. I mean, this is the thing. To me, when you go to New York, I think you should represent everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't have been mad with the Wayne joint. To me, when you just do Cam and it's in Harlem, to me, Drake is such a big artist. You have enough bread to bring out everybody. I would have brought out Big Daddy Kane. I would have brought out everybody. I would have had
38
everybody out there, man. I would have
Everybody would have been.
I would have made sure I represented all the
even
MC,
the
especially
ASAP squad.
Papoose.
Even the ASAP squad would have been out there, man.
Yeah. Facts. I would have had everybody from Harlem out there, man. It would have been a Harlem representing. It would have been a photo shoot moment, man. Everybody from Harlem come
Wonder
through,
Woman
you know what I'm saying?
arm, Ghost is
Right,
intelligent.
the Wonder Woman on.
Facts.
That's right.
No, Mama Bear, no fixed take, and yeah, it is what it is, man. Man saying that certified clown boy, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah. It is, and
He's a certified
don't get
clown
it twisted,
boy.
man. Drake. It's almost like what J. Cam said in the last clip that we put up on the YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed, go subscribe to us.
You can do better.
Where he said, man, he was disappointed in Drake, and that's where I'm at, man. We know the dude can spit, man. Come on, man. So
Yeah, when you know somebody's
You know,
talented,
Bad
man,
Bunny.
you feel like they disrespecting the game. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not coming with your best. Like that's the game wasn't made for TikTok music.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nightmare know the drill.
Yeah,
Disrespecting the game,
that's your
man.
boy,
What he
Nightmare.
Yeah, Nightmare, man. He be secretly listening to it with his headphones on. Ain't nobody listening. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Nightmare like, I know I love you when the shit is on 10. Do it back then.
Whipping the whip.
Baby, it's yours.
Salute to Nightmare,
be
man.
Singing it.
Oh, boy.
With the
Getting
shot.
down.
Hey, this is the thing. This is the thing I know Nightmare be doing. Looking at them cakes. Hold up. Let's stop it real quick though. The cakes is on 18. But we can look at mama cakes. Though. Mama cakes. Okay, so this is the thing I gotta ask y'all, man. Real talk.
Didn't
Jake
even
can't.
come behind that, man. Pause.
Pause. Okay. Long story short, Erykah Badu has 3 children by 3 different rappers.
Legends too.
Never been married, but we love Erykah Badu. She's queen status.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, her daughter in the picture is 18. But what's crazy is she had the internet going crazy because she was wearing some pants, took a picture, posted the joint. And everybody's going crazy with the cakes, but she's 18. So you know me, I had to. You know what I'm saying? I had to put the keys back in the van. I couldn't even get the soda pop to her. But what's your thoughts on this, man? Because we always say that all women are sexualized and they're unprotected. But is this one of those situations where I can't help you with this one? This is on y'all. You know what I'm saying? Is this bad parenting? What is this joint, J. Kent?
Man, I stamp a lot of things that Badu does. Even the incense, the yam incense, stamp that too. This I can't stamp, man. That's the DOC approved of this. Now, granted,
he did.
I know she's 18.
Okay.
But this is different though, because if I'm DOC, I'm like, hold up. You know what I'm saying? You putting my shorty out there like that. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, this is a thirst trap. You know how many dudes is in them DMs? I mean, technically, Miss LB, you right. She is grown. I'm just saying as a male, and if I'm her pops, I ain't feeling this at all.
Right. But the
because
DOC,
I feel like,
real quick, if I may, just to add on to that, the DOC did get on social media, seemingly approving.
So he gave his blessings then,
allegedly. So I just wanted to add that in, brother. Go ahead, my bad.
No, you good, man. I appreciate that because that clarifies that point. So DOC did give his blessing. Okay.
So the question is like, hey, man, if Odell Beckham pull up, you gonna say something to him, or you gonna let him just holler?
And that's my point, because
Beckham gonna get the cheeks.
Because secretly, every dude that care about his daughter is that behind the bushes Negro. You know what I'm saying? Like he's that behind the bushes Negro, because you know when you can pull up OBJ's profile, you know what he's been with. And you just gonna let him just slay? Because that's what's gonna happen.
Future's out there too.
OBJ gonna be over here cooking. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be on that soda pops swag. So you know,
Go back and get your soda pop.
I mean, to me, if I wouldn't approve just because of the message it sends. You know what I'm saying, for the thirst trap. I look at things like that, especially when you're doing this on social media. Social media is not a place. Man, this girl just turned 18. It's not like she been 18 forever. I mean, to me, is she out of school yet? High school? For some reason,
Erykah, she ain't never been no high school. You know what I'm saying? She probably was homeschooled.
Oh, you know, who knows?
Who knows, man? I mean, again, salute to Erykah. Salute to DOC. I'm not saying that they not good parents. I'm not assuming that. I'm just saying if I was that dude, I'd be like, nah, man. Because like you said, Iceberg, we know them OBJ crunchy black type dudes.
They pull up on and the other thing too is okay.
Salute the crunchy black. I'm not saying that you would pull up. I'm just using that as an example. Like I should have said Kodak black. Them Kodak black dudes is out there thirsty.
Well, the question is, real talk, man, before you go in, B-Bo, you know, we talked about the Hannibal Kale situation. Everybody's like, oh, my God, he's talking to young chicks and da-da-da. This is where this leads to. And then also the parents that allowed their kids to be with the Kale joints would say, you know, oh, well, you know, it's just music. You know, man, this is where it leads to when you showing the cakes in front of people. Then on top of that, you know, they'll say, oh, if somebody smashed her, they say, oh, well, she was young and she didn't know no better. She knows what she's doing. Like Miss LB says, she's an adult, right? So can you say that with the R. Smelly situation too? That they were adults?
Ooh.
Because again, we're looking at it from male dad swag point of views. Of course, a lot of the women will say, hey man, it's just them taking pictures, man. We do this all the time. But as men, there's consequences to some of the stuff that we end up doing. You know, sometimes a woman can, or a younger woman can say, hey, I was young and dumb. I didn't know what was going on. But then again, I go back to what Miss LB said. She's an adult. I go by what Mama Bear was saying. She's wearing more clothes than most of the rapper females out there now. Bebo, what's your thoughts on this?
As you and I spoke in relation to this yesterday, such actions of this nature is GROOMING, or at least could come off like that, could by way of S to the E to the actual exploitation if a male were to showcase an 18-year-old female like such or younger. But if it were the opposite sex, if it were the opposite sex, then it's supposed to be considered empowerment. So it's crazy how that standard works. But obviously, Badu is the parent here, and they're both grown legally. So
yeah,
their actions are their own in this situation, and yes, we see it all the time. Go ahead, J Camp.
I see what Darren's talking about right now too. If the mama said it's cool, it's cool.
I definitely do. Like, I'm not saying that this is like a punishable offense. So don't, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Obviously, she's 18. Her mama approves. She can do what she wants to do.
Right.
I'm just saying, like, when I'm looking at this from a future state, you know what I'm saying? Like, career-wise, people are leeches. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at it from that side of the exploitation piece of it, which is what Iceberg says. So sometimes I'm not just like, yeah, it's cool, but at the end of the day, there's some leeches out there that's going to try to cash in on that in a different way. I'm not saying that she can't see that. I'm not saying that she's not a smart girl. She probably is. But I mean, this is Chris and Kim K-ish.
Yeah, facts.
I mean, 100%.
Facts. I think the biggest thing too is first of all, I mean, not talking to the daughter. We're talking about Erykah. Salute to the yams. You know what I'm saying? Just salute to the yams on
we always
Erykah
gonna be Badu fans.
And it's like, and let's be clear. The other thing that's kind of for most men that grew up in the 90s, early 2000s, Erykah Badu never showed her body. You know what I'm saying? So
video,
but lately, I mean, obviously in the tail end of her joint, she was showing some stuff. But I'm saying in her heyday, she didn't show no body. Yeah, I mean, we knew she had cakes. We would go on Google try to find them. But lately, I've seen her twerk. I've seen her twerk. I've seen her twerk with Megan Thee Stallion. I've seen her, showing off a little bit more yammage. And I think it goes back to what Madden is saying is, hey man, now you're trying to compete with the youngest. And so it's hard to educate them and be their parent when you're trying to be their friend and compete with the guys who they messing with.
That is the big point, big picture. There's macro and micro. In the micro, this ain't a big deal at all,
right?
At all. But macro, I mean, now her cakes is out there again. It's not like she was out there in a bikini. I feel what Nino Page was saying. I mean, she wasn't out there half naked,
right?
Not even close. But we just know the world we living in today, though. You know what I'm saying? People strip things off with their eyeballs. We know how leeches are. It is what it is. I mean, that's basically what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the other thing too is, like Carmen's saying, she's saying, nah, in the R. Kelly situation, the girls were underage and being.
They were underage.
This
absolutely.
Thing,
that was sick.
This is just a picture that we saw. This doesn't mean that it hasn't been happening for a while. You know what I'm saying? And the other thing is, to me, Puma sings, and the young girl's name is Puma. She sings. So is this a little grooming to kind of get her career out there because we know sex sells? So again, this thing, we're not knocking the hustle. All I'm doing is asking the questions. You know what I'm saying? We just ask the questions.
Erykah doing that though. Not to promote her musically.
Devon's an OG. He's saying she's opening a door and inviting a certain energy.
I
for
agree
her
with.
daughter.
Yes.
But I don't think this is music related. I think this is more. I think this is what Devon is saying. For me, my lens.
Yeah, you do. I think you.
Maddening.
Oh,
Off the chain.
Wagwan.
oh man.
Off the
I think with
chain.
any action, there's a consequence. Good, bad, or
I don't
otherwise.
know what you're talking about.
Touch it. I ain't
don't
touching
even-
that one.
Yeah, I ain't touching. I don't even know what
1,
you're
2, 3, 4, feel.
Carmen saying, as a mother, I'm not posting pics of my daughter like this, but to each his own. And like I said, man,
It
it's
doesn't.
America. You do what you want. But again, it's like what Devon said. You're bringing energy in that you may not know how to handle. Because again, did nobody know she existed until
Exactly.
the yams came
Right.
out.
That's
You know what I'm
why
saying?
Right.
I
So
thought you
I agree,
made
Carmen.
a great point, Iceberg, when you was talking about the OBJ cats. Because them type of dudes is paying attention. I'm not
They
saying
rubbing
OBJ.
their palms right now.
I'm not saying OBJ would be on this at all. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying we know OBJ pays attention.
Isn't Erykah Badu dating somebody that's in his 20s right now?
Koofy time.
If I could put the coof on, I would. Right
No,
now.
I'm literally asking. I
No,
thought
you
that
know,
was
you're
the
right.
case.
100%.
Okay.
100%.
Okay.
So, I mean, like I said, we're not knocking nobody's hustle. We just asking
Meaty
to flaunt
cheeks.
those
No, meaty
meaty
cheeks.
cheeks.
Meaty.
Man, those meaty cheeks.
Meaty though.
And again, what Puma had said was, hey, man, me and my mom was trying on pants. If we got the cakes, we just got the cakes. We just trying on pants. So if you getting offended or you thinking something's coming in, that's on you. But at the end of the day, like Carmen said, if this is my daughter, I'm not posting this pic on. So I may keep it in the phone, but I ain't
Oh,
putting it on social
absolutely.
media. And shout out to DOC, man. It's more men having respect for DOC and like, hey man, I ain't looking at that because that's OG's daughter. You know, we ain't doing that. But
that was
most
my-
people ain't looking
my
at it
brain.
like that. They like, hey man, now she's on the scope. Now we gonna get it. And like, let's be clear. We're in a group chat all the time, man. I just saw an LSU student get deleted because of two men and a young boy did something to her. And this is the stuff that as men we worry about. You know what I'm saying? Because there's certain men that don't have the composure that other men do. And then you bringing that into your circle. So again, the viral yammies, you know what I'm saying? You know, it is what it is. This is nothing like the Ice Spice album. This is nothing like that Ice Spice album cover. Facts. So again,
Right.
the question I got for the ladies, because this is, first of all, let's be clear. Shout out to all our ladies, man. We have the
Miss
best
LB,
ladies
Mama
in hip hop,
Bear,
man,
Carmen.
always. So I'm glad you
Absolutely.
ladies are here. Do you think the music is perpetuating more people to post stuff like this? You know what I'm saying? Because we got the best ladies in hip hop in our chat. Let's be clear. So
All
what do
day.
you guys think before we get up out of here, man? What's y'all last final thoughts on this?
I mean, salute to Erykah Badu. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and DOC. I mean, they gave their blessing. Look, I'm just one dude with an opinion. And that's all I am. You know what I'm saying? I have so much respect for Erykah and for DOC.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want no snakes, no grimy dudes out in them DMs. You know what I'm saying? I kind of like think like Carmen's like, yeah, I mean, it's cool to do that. That's cool. But when you put it on social media and you put it on blast, that adds a different element. That basically all I'm saying. I'm looking at the macro level, you know, just the human element, the OG side of it. It's like, nah, I can't be putting Shorty on blast like that at 18, man. She, you know what I'm saying?
I see it
It's
from
just
Carmen's
me.
situation too, man, where like, hey, your daughter's like, hey, girl, you know, I got the TikTok leggings. Let's put them on. And you take a pic and then, you know, yams. Oh, yams.
Nino said he's 26.
me. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
26.
okay.
And I ain't
Yeah.
mad at
Shout out
Erykah
Nino.
going for some young blood. You know what I'm saying? If that's
It's
what
crazy
she
how
want,
Puma is a carbon.
You
Yeah,
think?
dude, she looks
hey, look just
her
like
mama.
her.
She does.
like her.
Yep.
Facial features.
It's scary almost.
She
It's
get it from
scary,
a
man.
mama.
Yeah, shoot.
It's scary.
And let's be
she got
clear.
look, she got talent too.
Let's be
I mean,
clear. DOC got that when she was young too. So, them Dallas women, man. Shout out to Dallas.
DOC from Dallas too.
My-
So
my-
you know,
I'm thinking, But again, man, if you rubbing your hands,
Wow. Wow.
I can't play my sound effects is messed up tonight, Joe. I can't get it right, man.
Oh, man.
But shout out to Puma, man. Like, let's be clear. Go check her out, her music.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
and we ain't trying to
and all the
police
other
Puma.
stuff is all the other stuff, man. And like
We
I
ain't
said,
trying to
we got the
police
best
Puma.
ladies in the building. Miss LB, Carmen, Michelle was just in here, Mama Bear. We got so many dope women, man, that love hip hop, and this is where we bring them in. Honestly, tonight is y'all's night because it's ladies' night tonight. We're gonna be talking about a lot of lady stuff, man, for the rest of the night. So, but we gotta talk about too is Beyonce. She just did a 24 million 1 hour
What?
invite only concert in Dubai, all females. Speaking of grooming, she had her daughter come out and sing with her too. 24 mil in 1 hour? That's a hustle. I got some Koofy questions. I can't play my Koofy right now, but
What you got?
what's your thought? What's your thoughts on that, J. Kim? As you rap. You know what I'm saying? We know this. Produce, write, all that. 24 mil in one night. What's your thoughts just on that, the concert, and what's your Beyonce? What's your pivot on Beyonce? Because some people love Beyonce, other people think she's literally the devil. What you thinking on that?
Yeah, I'm definitely not in that devil category. Like I'm indifferent on Beyonce. Definitely think she's talented. I mean, I kind of stopped listening to her stuff years ago. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Beyonce's in a different lane right now. I mean, to me, she's got bag chasing music. I mean, she's making music for delegations. I mean, that's what she's doing. You know what I'm saying? She's in her Deborah Cox bag right now. I mean, that's basically what she's doing, man. I mean, look, if she can pull it off, why not? You know what I'm saying? Not even going like gentrification with it, but if you can pull that off and people are willing to pay, look, it is what it is, man. I mean, that lets you know how much power she has in today's game to where she can do that for a 1 hour invite only concert and earn 24 milli. And it's what better place to do that where you have people there that have that type of bread.
Facts.
You know, people who have bread have
Facts.
cribs in Dubai. I mean, that's just where they're going to. It's catered to that, a section of it. Not saying all of Dubai, because there's some grimy parts too, but a large section of it is catered to the rich and famous. So it definitely don't surprise me. I mean, she's in that class. You know, what the Hollywood people do is what they do. I don't judge them no more as long as they ain't out here trying to, you know what I'm saying, promote devil worshiping. You know what I'm saying? I'm good with it. You know what I'm saying? But, hey man, like Nino said, that's just what she's worth. I'm not mad at what she's doing, bro. Salute to Beyonce for that.
Now, this thing, Carmen about to start something. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Before
get the
you go in,
Koofy out,
Bebo,
Carmen. Get the Koofy out.
I can't even play my Koofy tonight. My sound effects are messed up.
They were heated, Carmen. But
the concert, before you go in, Bebo, the concert pissed off a lot of LGBTQ. They were upset with it because
the delegation.
Man, I ain't got my sound effects, man. I can't go in. So the delegation was mad. But then also, the last time we saw Jay and Beyonce on an invite only was at Jeffrey Epstein Island.
Say that one more time, Iceberg.
The last time we seen Jay and Beyonce on something invite only was at Jeff Epstein Island. So again, who pays 24 million invite only? Because I don't even think people paid. I think people were brought in to see this situation for something. This was just a introduction to something else that they had going on in Dubai. And again, Mama Bear said all females in Dubai. So we can't play no music, but Bebo, go. I mean, put the virtual Koofy on tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I don't know if I have a Koofy for that, man, outside of the fact that look, you have to go. You have to go in accordance to the culture or the environment of whoever's paying you the
Madden
top
went there.
dollars. Um, in other words, you can't perform. You can't do all of the same things in the West that you might think that you can do out east, or rather the Middle East. And that, I think, is what Beyonce and her team may have discussed, planned out prior to this performance. Yeah, that delegation, that side of this, that side of the spectrum is going to be PO. But hey, it's business at the end of the day. There's just
And it's
certain things
always business.
yeah,
Facts, yeah,
absolutely.
facts.
Like you already know how they get down when it comes to certain customs. And to think that you're going to bring all of the West into all of the Middle East, they're paying you to perform for them. You have to
Slimy.
go, you can still do your thing, but respectful of the environment that you're in. And that's what she had to do. So I definitely am not mad at Beyonce or her team for performing certain songs in certain ways, or whatnot, that is in accustomed
Facts,
to
Mama Bear.
Dubai
It's
and
not.
that
They didn't know what they
environment.
was getting. They didn't know what they was getting with that. And Iceberg put it eloquently in this picture. I mean,
We talk.
she's over.
Who said grooming? I think it was Carmen that
She's
said grooming, right?
she's got that Ursula swag.
Mm,
Them tentacles.
well,
I don't have no music. I don't have no music tonight.
uh,
Touch is saying it's Jay-Z dropping prison lawsuit energy doing a show like that in Dubai. I mean, facts, man. You know what I'm saying? And again, the last time we saw a black woman over in Dubai getting busy was Janet Jackson. And she did that. She was gone. You know what I'm saying? She had that baby and was out of there, man. So
Facts.
yep.
she definitely ain't no J.
Wow.
Come on, man. Man going hard.
Man,
to
and
pay.
Be
going
nice,
in
man.
right
And
now.
be
Man, she going hard to
nice.
paint.
Be
Nah,
Nino
facts.
saying she's getting payback for what they did to the Cold Crush. Facts, man. Facts. And this is the thing, let's be
That's
clear.
good.
Oh man.
Hey, man, this is why Nino's needed in every space. The question, man, is I think, and then we gonna talk about it too, because this is the thing. She did the Super Bowl. Now she's on to bigger, better things. We don't really even see her do interviews. If you're a Beyonce fan, and most women are, a lot of guys too, you don't see her, man. And it's crazy that you would do a performance, man,
Delegation.
in Dubai, but we haven't seen you over in the States at all, man. It's just a lot of
Good point.
weirdo stuff, man. We see
Good point.
Jay-Z at a basketball game. We see him everywhere.
This
You
is her
haven't
first
seen
performance in
Beyonce
first performance in 4
in
years.
4 years, man.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, that
this
is a good point, Iceberg.
This is a situation, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you
Yeah,
can put
doing
your
a show
goof
for
on
the
for
Saudi
them.
Kings or whoever. Yeah.
Man, it might be that
Hey, man, but
Young Miami kind of performance behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying?
hey, 24 milli rock, man, that's nothing but probably some Happy Meal money at most. To
Facts.
most of those cats out there. So
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if a
Hey,
cheat
man.
was showed.
I mean, they have Lamborghinis as police vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about 7-star hotels allegedly out there.
Right.
We ain't just talking about.
She stayed.
We're not
She
just
stayed
talking
in.
about rich.
She stayed in a
The oil money
$100,000
different.
room, dog. She stayed in a $100,000 room while they were out there.
Come
But
on,
Jay
now.
can't read what Devon is basically saying.
Dubai's either tricking or studying our culture like South Korea did with their music and entertainment. I wish we had a kufi for that, because that is straight up FACTS facts.
Damn,
Man, that
Devon.
I mean, I'm glad Devon said that, because there's some cities in Pakistan that people don't know about that's so Americanized, just like the Dubais of the world. They're basically spreading Western culture, a Western civilization. I mean, all that over there
Devon and
To a
other
certain
people in the chat
degree.
too.
to a certain degree. That's what I'm saying. I mean, some of it, there's still some cultural things like very conservative as far as like things that women can't do. You know what I'm saying, out there, but all that is starting to open up as they're government structure starts to change. But still, what Devon is saying though is like spot on because it's starting to spread out that way in places that we wouldn't expect it to.
Well,
When I
this
say
thing
spread,
too,
I'm talking about the influence.
Devon or anybody that's up on Dubai, if you're just a regular cat, is that a place that you go and visit right now? Is that a place where, hey man, I'm gonna go over there and I mean, like he said, either you over there tricking, or you over there basically, you know, being
That
a
ain't
part of
nowhere-
them getting the culture.
You
I
gotta
don't
have the
know.
bag.
Yeah, ain't no
You going
common
out there.
man just
Yeah,
going.
I'm talking about the common
over
man.
there.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
Ain't no
$50,000 a
common
year type
man.
need.
I would.
Nino
If I- if
saying
I
that
was me.
bag is perfect to help offset her tour cost.
Yeah.
The production costs on the Beyonce tour makes it harder to make a decent
Yeah.
profit off of it.
She's
That's
having
true.
The
those.
Easy tour actually lost money.
Yep,
Facts,
sure
man.
I
did.
mean,
That's why
when
Nino's
Madden
on the
was
playlist.
talking about Janet Jackson, I mean, you know, Janet Jackson had them type of stage productions. Like Beyonce's having them ridiculous stage productions.
With 50 bids, she got the MC
She
Hammer
might-
performances.
I was just about to say
Yeah.
that. She got the Hammer squad. She be having like 200 people out there on stage. bro.
Man.
Facts. Devon said, "Nah, not for me, man." He said, "I go where the money makes sense."
Oh, you go where this makes sense. It's all good. We got.
Hey,
you.
man. Speaking about making sense, man, compared to Beyonce, man, she ain't touching nothing. We gotta talk about Rihanna. First of all, J. Camp's cousin, Stephen A. Smith, got in trouble for saying something about her.
Stop it.
Let's be clear. Let me
man.
see if I can pull it up real quick, man, so we
Stephen
can
A.
see
Come
Stephen
on.
A.
Stephen A. Camper.
Stephen A.
I
Camper,
was
man. Hold on.
expecting something else. But man, you said Stephen.
Excited for this halftime show.
I don't want to say I'm not excited. She's fantastic. That's
Yes.
not where I'm going with this.
Okay, where you going?
Gunnerman, she's a lot of things. She's spectacular, actually.
Yes.
And congratulations on new mamahood.
Yes.
Not.
Uh-huh.
She ain't Beyonce.
I know she's not Beyonce, but you know, wait a minute, hold up. Hold up.
The only reason I brought up Beyonce
Yes.
is because Beyonce recently performed at the Super Bowl.
Fair use.
Fair use. Hey, man, first of all, what y'all think about what Stephen A. said? First of all, he got ripped for saying anything negative about Riri, man. And Riri Army went heavy in the game on the joint. And if you haven't saw it, let me play this real quick, just so if y'all ain't seen Big Bird over here with a Big Bird swag.
Stop.
It's been 2000.
So she ain't performing in a while either. Like I said, she been high and drinking and doing off the table too for a minute. You know what I'm saying? And she got that big head baby. Oh,
Stop.
Please, chat, don't go in on that baby again.
Hey, Iceberg, you got to fix that. FRSHOUT loves the children.
so this is the commercial. This is the trailer, man, for the Super Bowl joint. Dog water. Now, last year we saw how crazy the show was for.
Talking about last year, Dr. Dre.
The trailer was
West
for
Coast.
Snoop,
Oh, man, that was
Dre.
crazy.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then we get this joint. Oh, not the baby. Yeah, the baby got to get it.
We can't go in on that baby again.
We got so. Are you my dad?
Stop.
First of all, doesn't ASAP Rocky have a gun charge and he's over here kicking it? Like he ain't got like he's just floating around making new music like he didn't pop a nick. But whatever.
He did award shows and everything.
Yeah, what y'all think about the
Front row.
Big Bird swag, man, from Rihanna? Which basically, of course, she's pushing some Fendi products. So of course, Fendi, whatever it's called, she's pushing a makeup line for Super Bowl. So you can get the Super Bowl makeup pack. Again, Gentrification J got his fingers all in it. You know what I'm saying?
Stop it.
J. Kent, what you think about this Rihanna joint? And to me, is she worthy of the Super Bowl? And if not, who should be on this year in your opinion? We need to know.
Rihanna she has a ridiculous fan base though. I mean, I just have to call that out. And you know, Gentrification J has been working behind the scenes with the Super Bowl halftime stuff. When you start to pull people's numbers, when you look at her reach, it is ridiculous. So it's hard for me to say she's not worthy to be on the Super Bowl when that's what they're going for. They're going for reach. I think LA joint was different because
facts.
Again, coming out of COVID, you know what I'm saying? You had to have like that LA presence. I mean, you had to have it. Like it was necessary for that moment, and they needed to get some of us to watch football again. Like let's be clear there, to quote Iceberg.
Let's be clear.
But it does not surprise me that she is Super Bowl halftime, like entertainment. That's I mean, shine bright like a diamond. I mean, she makes that type of music, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything is ABC 1, 2, 3. Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. That's yeah. I'm saying like that's a TikTok version of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. I mean it is. When they playing that in kindergarten, shine bright like a diamond.
Well, this is the thing, man. Let's be clear. Rihanna, hey man, how much is Rihanna worth, real quick? You know what I'm saying?
A billy.
A billy?
Yeah, she's a billionaire.
So in my opinion, I think Rihanna was retired. They're like, yo, she's like, man, I'm smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the island. You know, I got my Thug and Love, got my Bobby Brown. You know, Cardi B has her Bobby Brown. I got my Bobby Brown with A$AP Rocky. You know what I'm saying?
Stop.
I got my beta male. You know what I'm saying? He's good to go. He looked like that raptor off of Jurassic World. That blue dinosaur joint.
Blue.
So he got blue. Yeah. So Lisa said, shout out to Lisa too. We got dope ladies.
She said that like how rude.
How
house.
But the whole thing of it is, man, is I just don't like Rihanna in a Super Bowl aspect. And to me, again, I thought she's retired, man. She's been every time you see her, she's naked, smoking weed on the balcony with that fat girl that she's friends with. Or you see her with A$AP Rocky with some leather pants on and no drawers with him. And some Monster Mash boots.
Like
going to some club, probably going to a swingers club. They going to swingers clubs. They got that. Every time you see her, she got that upside down pineapple on her back, trying to swing. So swing. And taking care of that baby. So the question is taking care of that baby. That's very strong and masculine already. Nigga like you got a paper route. So the question is, the question is, B-Boy, man. I don't think she want. I don't even think she wanted to do the Super Bowl, man. I think they was like, literally, look, we gonna get you a $200 million bag. We're gonna make sure A$AP Rocky gets out of jail. I can't play my Kofi music. If you don't do the Super Bowl, A$AP Rocky's going back to jail. That's why this commercial's dusty, man. This commercial's dusty.
Do we need to give him the Gandalf stick?
I think Gandalf. I think it has to go from gray to white Gandalf.
Yeah, Iceberg is talking like he got a long beard right now.
Miss Lisa saying the same thing. She look at Big Bird swag.
He's talking like he's from Newfoundland right now.
Iceberg going in. About to have all of those Stephen A. Camper critics going after FRSHOUT and Iceberg.
Play this song back to back. Next to each other, yeah, man.
I think now's the time to kind of fix it. We love everything that you're about.
Yeah, that's Stephen A. wrong for that. He said he prepared like 5 compliments. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he talking like he's from Iceland right now. Iceberg is.
Capo was good. He was going down. Was good.
Capo.
But this thing, I want to know, man, Cap, what you thinking though? Like, is this you excited for the Rihanna joint? And like this thing, I'm a Rihanna fan. I love her music, man. You know what I'm saying? She got some dope little swag. But in my opinion, man, she always looks like she's not interested in music no more. You know what I'm saying? To me, this is just a bag situation. To me, Dre like everybody involved felt like it was honored. They were honored for that joint. You know what I'm saying? To do that in LA last year. Rihanna just like, man, I don't want to do it, but Jay's like getting 15%. You know what I'm saying? He's breathing down my neck with them big nostrils. I gotta do this, and then they're gonna put my Bobby Brown in jail if I don't do it. Hip Hop VCR said Rihanna's is a whole legend. Yeah, is a whole. Yeah, I agree, but I don't think she wants to do it.
Hire Iceberg to do all them little conspiracy theory shows.
You better do this, girl. You better do this, girl. I guess I gotta do it. Umbrella, Unfaithful. SOS
you and your Frankie
yeah.
Lyman bag right now.
Iceberg is
come
cooking
on,
with
man.
fish grease, man.
They're already trying to sell you the bag. Here's the Fitney bag joint, man.
It's creepy. I'm telling you, they playing it in kindergarten.
That shine bright like a diamond. Yeah,
that's basically the new Baby Shark.
The crazy thing is see how Jay got all his joints on the stroll right now too. Everybody that he messed with is on the stroll right now. He getting that bread for him. Bring it back to daddy.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you this, Iceberg. Since you're not a fan of Rihanna performing at the Super Bowl, even though you say you're not really hating on her musically or whatever, who would you say? Okay, Hip Hop VCR said historically Rihanna hasn't been a good performer. So my question though is, Iceberg, who would you like to see as an alternative?
Well, this is the thing. The problem is when you say, hey man, we're gonna do something with computing, but we have Bill Gates running it. Of course he's gonna do Windows or somebody connected to it. You're not gonna you already have a biased person running the show, so he's gonna put on his artists like he's supposed to, right?
Oh,
I mean, like he's doing what he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
But the problem is now when you have him on, you're not gonna get any like basically like 50 Cent just said, hey man, Jay-Z, the gay painter, didn't want me on the show. Eminem said, I'm not doing the show unless 50's on it. Or Hamburger, Dollar, put him up. Dollar's on the show.
Iceberg has all the smoke and all the koofies for the rest of the
So long story short, man, you wouldn't have saw Hamburger hanging upside down if it wasn't for Eminem basically standing up for him. Okay, so again, when you have Jay involved, and you also have Rock Nation involved, it's going to be biased towards them. You know what I'm saying? And no knock on the hustle, man, all day long. You know, I wear some Rock Nation gear all day long. Salute to you, Jay. But at the end of the day, we know it's going to be biased, and you know he basically runs stuff like a capo. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be our family, and that's it.
Hip Hop VCR's last comment on the screen right now.
Hey man, this thing. Hey man, this thing. No smoke for Rihanna. This is the thing. The consensus is Rihanna's a dope artist. We love her music, but it just seems like she doesn't want to do music no more. She's made so much money off the Navy that it's like I don't want to do it. But Jay's like, go ahead and do it for like almost like your encore joint. You know what I'm saying? So again, it goes back to I think that Matt or somebody said that, I think Touch, that she's not really a great performer. For a Super Bowl, like people who love sports, man, we know Super Bowl is basically infested with corporation crap and all that other stuff. We know they're gonna have somebody on there that ain't got nothing to do with sports and all that crap. It's mainly for your girl or your wife to watch it while you go use the bathroom. But again, I would want an exciting artist on there that really is hungry to do it. It doesn't sound like she really wants to do it. So nobody's knocking the hustle besides Stephen A. You know what I'm saying? But what's she really gonna do up there though? You know what I'm saying?
Miss LB basically said what's going down.
Fact. I mean, like, yeah, man. Yeah. So Griselda the Super Bowl.
Oh wow. Wow. They would not do that.
Well, and this thing, Nino saying I thought she has an album coming out. And again, she has a single out, and the single is garbage. Sorry, Navy. The Navy ain't putting this on a page. That song that she got, Bring Out the Stars or whatever that single is, it's trash. We know it's trash, man. They ain't even promoting it. So again, who would y'all want to see? Are y'all excited to see in the chat too? I'm asking you guys too. Are y'all excited to see Rihanna, or is it somebody else do you think deserve that spot.
Power's a fool, man.
Man, if Iceberg. Did
Well,
not
Iceberg,
push his
remember
history-
those two have beef since the TV commercial back in the day. Sean, yeah, man, I understand, man. I get it, man. I understand the game, man.
Eddie the Third.
But this is the thing. So that's the problem is now you bring personal bias into business and entertainment for the fans. It should be about the fans. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
To me, real talk, the fans should be picking who gets on there, but we also understand there's bread involved. So Mama Bear saying she doesn't need to do music, her makeup line is the wildest. Yeah, facts, man. You know, like ever since that blew up, man, she's blown up. But yeah, so again, like I said,
I think
we're
she
not
does have
knocking
some
the
music
hustle,
coming
man.
out surrounding this.
Man,
Yeah, I
she
think
is.
you're
Well,
right.
She's
but this is
definitely
the thing.
a
I
superstar.
guarantee
You can't deny
I guarantee you that's old music that they just putting out to sell it. It's like, yo, this is the last run. Makeup, music.
Throw it up, throw it up.
And this thing, they just have a Michelin-esque collection coming out, so it's all monetized. So it's not about the music; it's about monetizing the fans who love her. You know what I'm saying? So if you want makeup, we got it for you. We're gonna put out a new album so you get that too, right? And we got a Michelin-esque connection to do that too. So they're monetizing themselves so much now. I just saw some Notorious B.I.G. Jordans coming out. They monetizing everybody that we love, man. So again, it basically sucks when it comes down to getting a good product out of them, though, as far as like the music or nostalgia.
I mean, but MJ
last year was
and-
crazy. Last year,
MJ
was.
and MJ and Jay from the same school, though.
Facts.
The School of Hard Knocks. They from the same school.
Honestly, man, real talk, what they should have done, man, in my opinion, was Jay and Nas, man. And then you basically you circle them with Run DMC, LL, Slick Rick. It would have been Def Jam. Yeah, Kane. Basically hip hop 50, and it all centers around Nas and Jay-Z. But we know Jay don't want to share that limelight. Again, we just heard, we're gonna talk about it Saturday, that he's headlining the Grammys and performing at the Grammys, which is crazy because he's been boycotting them for years. So again, it's just disappointing, man. Super Bowl is a big ass commercial with a football game in the middle. Facts.
That is true.
So,
Yeah, that's true.
and again, I'm looking at it like a nostalgia old man Ebro dude, man. So I'm just basically I'm on my box, man. I'm on my soapbox, man.
Kinda
Healthy
look like
Kanye could
Ebro,
kill the
too.
Super Bowl. Facts.
He could.
Facts. But he killed that with saying what he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
So you're never gonna see him doing that, man. But dude, he deserves that, in my opinion. But again, what y'all thinking, man? Last thing on this, real quick. I got in my bag, man, on that one.
You went in so much, it's like you've been waiting.
Right.
You know, like you was practicing before the show. Like,
I'm gonna do it.
let me write down all these Rihanna nicknames and Jay-Z nicknames. Ain't nothing else I can really say, man. I mean, you pretty much put a bow on it, bro.
The problem is, man, I grew up watching, man, Cowboys, man, the Bills,
49ers.
man, 49ers. I mean, you would see Hank Williams come out there, get grizzy, you know what I'm saying? Whitney Houston doing a crazy joint.
Dion for both teams.
Yeah, Dion for
Prime.
teams. Michael just standing there with his glasses on, just standing there just for 30 seconds getting greasy, you know what I'm saying? And it just sucks, man, that my niece and nephew and our kids won't get to see those moments, man, that were really dope. And maybe those were set up too, who knows? But to me, man, those are iconic when we saw those, man. And it's sad that our kids won't see that. So if anything, man, I'm just kind of going off for the kids. You know, it ain't got nothing to do with Iceberg. But again, this is the last thing we got to talk about, man. Salute to all the ladies in the building, man. Okay, first of all, put in who y'all think gonna get to the Super Bowl, and who gonna win.
All right.
I'm on the Bengals, man. Real talk, man. I got the Bengals, man. This shit.
She got Natty. Okay.
I think Burrows is gonna hold it down.
You know, I'm a Ravens fan, man. F them Bengals.
Okay.
F them Bengals.
They can go to hell.
Yeah,
for all I'm concerned.
Carmen's basically saying, man, they pandering to the culture. They know who spends the money, man. Facts, man. I agree, man. Yeah. Oh yeah, Prince. When Prince was out there with Bebo P pants on, man. He had the Bebo P pants on. Yeah, man. He was hitting a little jig with it. You know what I'm saying? Darren saying equal Bengals, man.
Man, I'm rooting for anybody but the Bengals.
Come on, son. But this thing, do you F with Joe though, or no?
I mean, I like Joe, but I mean, you know, he's a rival to my squad. I mean, you know, if you in the AFC North
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like the Browns, the Steelers.
Dang,
I don't
Lisa
care the
said Ravens
Bengals. I
suck,
don't
man.
care who it is. All y'all can go to hell. That's how I feel about it.
Shout out to Ravens on. That's my dude too. But
Anybody
we gotta
but Bengals Super Bowl winner. It can be anybody.
talk. Nightmare saying he grew up on 49ers, man. So you're a rider.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Joey B, man.
Nightmare
Hey,
looked
Lee,
like
you
a
did-
49ers fan too.
Yeah,
he
he
looked like
49ers
a dude who just go hard for the 49ers.
Hey man, this thing, we know Bruce is a 49ers fan, but are y'all Aretha Franklin fans, man? You know what I'm saying? Salute, man. R.I.P. Aretha Franklin, man. You know what I'm saying? Getting that love on Fresh Out, man. We got to show that love.
Absolutely. Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Salute to Aretha Franklin. I remember my uncle, he basically met Aretha Franklin and got at IU, University of Indiana, and got her the autograph for Al, man. So salute to Aretha Franklin, man. Hold
Yes,
it down.
absolutely. Legend.
But we got to talk about her tonight, man, because we had some clowns basically try to cancel one of her songs, A Natural Woman, and this was from the delegation, and then they try to pull it back when everybody got upset about it and said it was just a joke. To me, man, and they said it was satire, but to me, man, this stuff is getting out of hand, in my opinion, and how can we stop this stuff from going viral, man, and basically like just pooping on somebody's name, man? You basically like ruining her name for somebody who doesn't know what she actually did and what she represented, man. That song, A Natural Woman, is still an anthem. You know what I'm saying? For a lot of women.
Not
Whether
was,
you-
but is. Yeah.
Is whether you are or not. You know, it represents a lot of women, man. So again, this is a women's show tonight, man. We want the women to stand out tonight and give y'all opinion on this joint. You know, in the chat, man, what y'all think? But Jay Ken, what you thinking on this Aretha Franklin disrespect?
You can't disrespect, man, the goddess. You know what I'm saying? Aretha, man. I mean, I don't understand why people are so offended over everything, man. This song made this woman's career, one of them.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? She can't do a do-over, even if she wanted to. I mean, rest in peace. But even back then, ain't no do-over. I mean, that's how she felt. I mean, she put her heart and her soul into the song, man. We got to get out of this foolishness bag of political correctness, man. They're gonna try to. No, not Aretha, man. Get out of here, man, with that foolishness, man. And Miss LB, I ain't got no smoke on Ohio. It's just the Bengals. That's all. And the Browns. I'm a Reds fan though too. Cincinnati Reds is my squad.
Facts, man.
It's just them Bengals.
I was an Eric Davis fan growing up, man, when I was a kid.
Man, I mean, I'm a huge Reds fan. You can't tell me nothing but my Reds, but no, not them Bengals though. Or them Browns.
What you think? Though?
The sheer notion of even thinking to cancel the legendary queen of soul,
It's sad, man.
Aretha Franklin, is
on.
beyond offensive. Her classic song, like Iceberg just so eloquently stated, Natural Woman, it's a beautiful song.
Disrespectful.
It was made to make females proud of who and how they are and what they're put in this world to be. And a man helped her to feel like one too. Check out the lyrics if you haven't heard it. But you know what? There's nothing wrong with this song. There's nothing wrong with there's nothing wrong with considering yourself a natural woman. And this just goes to show what lengths certain people or groups will go once they have enough leverage or power to overextend their emotionalism against others that live a lifestyle contrary to theirs. So it's getting to a point where if you haven't yet, you're going to have to start picking a side. And then to answer your question, Iceberg, what can we do to help, basically curtail this, from happening, or what can we do about it, period? You got to ride for your people.
You got to.
You got to ride for Aretha. And if it comes to the point where they end up, let's just say, actually canceling her from all these streaming platforms, well, then we have to collectively cancel them by way of canceling our subscriptions.
Facts.
She wrote for us, and not just musically. She wrote for us culturally back in the days.
Facts.
So for us to not do the same thing for not only Aretha, but her ilk, even the unspoken ones, the uncredited ones, along with her, it's a disservice. So you daggone right we're riding for Aretha, and I don't care what you think about it. Damn it.
Yeah, man.
That's
Like
the I
that's
mean certain things are just way out of line. And you ain't canceling Fresh Out for that either.
fact.
There's no canceling
Yeah,
us for
like to
that.
me,
So
that's going above and beyond hate when you start
it
talking
is.
about Aretha, man, who
Yeah.
sung about empowerment. You know what I'm saying? And she does so much for the people, for the culture, man. She did so much
Yes.
for the people, for the
She
culture,
did.
man. The fact that y'all asking for a do-over, come on, no,
You don't get a
FOH,
do-over. You don't get it and
FOH
you
with
don't
that,
deserve it.
man.
Right.
That's fighting words when you
It
talking
is
about.
fighting words.
No,
There's a
no,
certain line
we
you
ain't
don't
going.
cross.
No, yeah, facts. Like we ain't going with that one.
No.
Mm-mm.
Nope. She rode for us. We're riding for her.
Right.
And
Well,
that ain't gonna
and like I
change.
said, man, we live in a world now that everybody thinks everything's for everybody, and some things are just for certain people. You know what I'm saying? Certain things are just for women. Some things are for black women. Some things are for white women. You know, vice versa.
Right.
So
Right.
to me,
Yeah.
man, at the end of the day, man, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is just not listen to it, right?
Just keep
know
it
what I'm saying?
moving. Just keep it moving. That's all you
But
got to do.
the question I got for you guys, man, in the chat, man, are we at a point now in society where people are looking for negative things so they can basically get clout off of it and then basically say, oh, no, I was really saying this, but I was really doing that, because everybody's so sensitive about things. And now people are basically like weaponizing, you know, the delegation and things that are offensive, because some things were offensive to that group. And so that stuff needs to stop. But then there's other things that other people are monetized. It's almost like are weaponized. It's almost like the Me Too movement. Some of that stuff was needed 100%. But then other people are like, oh, I can get a bag off if I said something that happened a million years ago that maybe was something small, but I can make it bigger. Is
I
it
think
something
it's
like
to
that, man?
I think it's to a point now where certain groups are just trying to see how much farther they can go. And you know, we just got done talking about Beyonce and how that similar delegation, um, you know, was upset about certain things that she, you know, performed or did there out in Dubai. Similar situation here, of course, with Aretha Franklin. There, you know, we're talking about two highly notable music divas that are legends in their craft. And it's to a point now where, again, they're trying to see how far they can go. And if it doesn't work, oh, it was just a joke. If it doesn't work, oh, we didn't mean it. You know, somebody must have hacked into our account. It must have been a bot. Oh, it was just meant to be a funny, ha ha ha, whatever. But if it really worked, then it still would have been a power grab. It would have been an attempt for a power grab. But what say you, J Camp and Iceberg?
I agree with everything you're saying, Bebo P. I mean, straight power grab is what it is, man. I mean, all this is about trying to change the image of what we have grown up on. You know what I'm saying? This whole cancel culture is to try to allegedly present us with something new, but this ain't it though. This ain't the way to do it. You know, if you want to have a conversation, let's have the conversation. But when you start to tamper with Aretha's music to try to prove your point, that's not the way to do it. Like you want to go full down the abyss of removing things out, you know, when you don't want to come to the table. There's never been that conversation. So my thing is FOH with that. we ain't having it. You know what I'm saying?
No.
We ain't down with the power grab. I don't care how many delegations you got on your team.
It's not happening.
We gonna fight for what's ours. Like that's ours. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So
Well, and I also think too, like
deuces.
First of all, let's be clear, man. We represent everybody, man, on FRSHOUT, man. Everybody. So it's not knocking no group at all. It's the fact that there's some clowns in those groups every now and then that, like Bebo P said, try to take advantage of certain situations, and we not rolling with that, man. Our culture, man, we gotta protect it, man, and it starts with our sweat equity, man, the entertainment, and then basically trying to find other ways, the economy, and that's what to me bothers me is. Instead of people saying, hey, let me buy my masters, let me build a building, let me get a studio. I think Miss LB or somebody was saying this last week. I think maybe it was Mama Bear. Well, why aren't these artists like Missy and Mary J. Blige bringing in more artists and ownership and that kind of stuff? And to me, that's what we need to go with certain things, man. So, you know, this is one of those things, man. We're not knocking nobody on. We're not knocking a group. We're knocking the people who basically take advantage of some things that they can get clown on, man. So,
Yeah.
Bobby saying, did y'all see what Rod Wave did? No, what
What he do, Bobby?
School us on that, Bobby.
Yeah, school us
Let
on
us
that.
know what he do. We can chop it up about that.
Yeah, Tess is saying it's just a bunch of idiots being amplified facts because their posts create strong reactions with the algorithm. And all the algorithm is one thing, but I think also too, writers are looking for something to get their website popping, to get their to sell a story to Billboard.com, and stuff like that. So they're trying to sell anything, man. Only successful Missy artist was Jasmine Sullivan. Facts, yeah.
Yeah, you right about that.
Yeah. But again, like I said, man,
Sullivan.
yeah, man, a lot lion, tigers, and bears, man. I got people messed up in the crib. But before we get up out of here, man, we've been for 2 hours officially, man.
Iceberg.
I'll bust the windows out you. Hey, turn it off.
Right.
The hell, put on that Aretha joint, that reefer joint, man. You know what I'm saying?
Sugar down people's gas tanks.
Yeah, goddamn. He supposedly gave all the women in his life Mercedes Benz. No, that's dope.
Yeah, that is dope.
Rod Wave's a good dude, man. I like Rod
he
Wave,
is.
man.
He is.
You know
Shout
what I'm
out to
saying?
St. Petersburg, man. Right
Give
across
us
the
some
bay from
business
me.
too. But Bebo, PJ Kent, man, take us out of here.
Man, as always, man, appreciate the chat. Appreciate you, brothers, especially.
Yeah.
But again, if it's your first time here, please hit that like and subscribe. If you like what we're doing, hit the notification bell. Check us when we're rocking out again. As always, we giving you hip hop. We giving you fresh perspective. It's not always, sometimes we have the kufi on, but we really do have love for all the people that we are discussing. We just want better for some, out of some people, like Drake.
Jay-Z.
we definitely we expect more. You know what I'm saying? Like if you come out swinging and you get lazy, nah, man, you can't cheat the game. We hear athletes all the time talking about cheating the game, like there's guys out here cheating the game. Fresh Out is not gonna let our artists cheat the game. Salute to Darren Harris too, man.
For the $5 holla.
For the $5
I ain't got no
holla.
sound effects tonight, man, but salute, man.
For the
Salute.
$5 holla. But
Darren, hey man, can we do that this weekend? Can we do that Saturday, man? Can we do that 50,
we can.
50 piece?
We can.
We do that 50 piece, man. For you,
Darren gonna make me go to work with that one because
yeah.
I know my list is gonna change 100 times too. I know it is, man. So many great artists out there, but again, man, we certainly do appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
Your
Salute to
contribution.
Darren Harris, man. Appreciate you, man. On
Everything,
the $5 holla.
man.
He is the show sponsor, man, coming through, man.
He is the
appreciate it.
official tissue show sponsor. Bebo
take
P.
us home, man.
We appreciate you guys as always because without y'all, there is no Fresh Out. Shout out
Say
to
it
you,
one more
brothers.
time for
I
him.
said, without you guys, there is no Fresh Out. And for that, we appreciate y'all beyond measure. Shout out to you, brothers. Shout out to LB, the pod father. You know what I'm saying? Oh, do, 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 do. And y'all stay safe out there. We got much love for all people. But with love, sometimes there has to be boundaries that's placed. And
facts.
Facts. That's a part of love too. But it's coming from a space of that. It's coming from a space of love.
Yes,
Again, be safe. Rock with us this coming Saturday. If you have no plans, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. And we just appreciate y'all so much. And if you haven't yet, hit that like button and subscribe. We got a goal of
stop it, Lisa. Stop it.
Super Bowl. Here we go.
Bebo P, don't forget that. Please show your support to FRSHOUT.com. We got that merch on there. We got we got that gear for you, the hoodies, the hats, the mugs, the tumblers. We got some stuff on there for the ladies. We got some leggings. We got some joggers. We out here going ham.
Now, J Camp, they heard leggings and they probably thought about
we ain't talking about Badu leggings. We ain't
Hey,
got
you know what? Hey,
Badu
man, we gonna send some leggings to Badu, man. Real talk, man.
We might have to, man. You know what I'm saying? Put the Podfather's face
All up in the cheeks, all up in the cracking.
All in the cheeks.
Oh man. Hey, much love to you too, Miss LB, aka Victoria.
Absolutely, Miss LB. We love you.
Nobody.
We love you too, Miss Lisa.
Love you too, Miss Lisa.
We
thanks
just don't
for
love
rocking
them
with
Bengals. We just don't love the Bengals. That's the only thing we ain't loving.
Appreciate you rocking with us past your bedtime curfew too. But Iceberg, take us home, brother.
Man, the only thing I can say tonight, man, first of all, J. Kent, B.O.P. held it down. The chat, y'all go crazy, man. We love you
every
guys
time
so much. But the theme tonight, man, was the ladies, man. And to me, if you got a dope lady in your life, your mother, grandma, woman, baby, mama, call them up, man. Do something dope for them. Take them out to eat this weekend, man. Do something dope for the ladies in your life, man, because, again, man, there's not a lot of real ones out here. So if you got a real one, or you got somebody holding you down, grandma, mama, or somebody from church, man, spend some bread on them, send them some love, send them some dough. You know, as men, you know, we give those 4 P's that provision. So we always want to make sure we honor our dope ladies, man, our lionesses, man. We don't care about them little jackal joints, man, them hyenas. We love those lady lions. We definitely got some over here at Fresh Out, man. All the women over here, y'all hold us down. So, again, just want to show y'all love. J. Kent, B.O.P., LB the Podfather, man.
We out here.
Oh, man. See y'all, man, Saturday, man. Get your ring.
Peace.
Peace.
I'd like to take this time to apologize. Absolutely nobody.
Let's go. World's Most Dangerous Podcast. B.O.P's in the building. What's good?
What's going bar for bar?
Shouts out to the fans, man.
Good.